Hi Internet! Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday. It is the 19th of December. It's only a few more days until fucking Christmas, which is difficult for me to process right now. Like when the December started, I was like, ah, yes, the holiday month, and then like I just completely lost track of it, and somehow now it's more than halfway done. But happy holidays indeed. Tatsiki, Helen, welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Today is a Runeterra day, obviously. My plan at the moment is to try and hit Diamond before anything else happens. I'm at Plat fucking 1. I've been at Plat 1 twice for a couple of streams now, and then we fell back to Plat 3, and then we got back to Plat 1 yesterday. So I would like to push to Diamond. Deck submissions are currently closed, nothing against any of the submissions, but I do wish to do some not viewer decks just because of the RNG factor that you guys had me. So we'll see how this goes. If I get bored, deck submissions will just fly open again, or I'll pick some random stuff from what I already have in my inventory. Bonuses, benefits of not clearing it out anyway. Also, hope everyone is doing good. If a poro slat in your lap, your dog would eat it. That would be unfortunate for the poro, though I'm sure the dog could kill us some funny poro eating stories. It can inform us some more about the taste of how a poro is. Hello, Eon! Slorn! Christmas Monday is the only acceptable Monday. Every other Monday is suffering. I do not disagree, though I did have to go into work today, so it does not quite feel like a vacation yet. My official vacation, because I'm taking some extra PTO days, starts on Wednesday, though I do have to run in real quick to do an experiment Wednesday morning, but it kicks off officially on Wednesday. Y'all's submissions are bad. I'm trying to win L 2022. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. All of your submissions are ass crack garbage. Please do not hand them to me anymore. That's not true at all. I love your submissions. However, sometimes I end up in situations where it's like, help, I cannot cast anything by turn 7. Clipped. Fantastic. Post that on the internet. Watch everyone see that only. That'll be a great introduction to the porocup. Hey everybody, you suck. Welcome into the poro tournament. That's not gonna be the opening. It's not going to be the opening. But I do hope to have as much energy than the actual tournament day. It does tend to be how the internet works. It does. If I was a bolder and or more suicidal soul, I would say some real terrible shit right now. And that we could also clip and post on places, but I'm not going to do that. See and watcha with the mirror match. Your mom's a hoe. That's as bad as I'm going to get today. Your mom's a hoe, and also potentially you're a moron if you dare play slowly at any point ever in time. Alright, it's the mirror. How do I meant to do against the mirror? I actually haven't faced a mirror yet because I don't usually play this, so I have nothing to equip. So that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Keep the work. You're slowly and steadily getting Azir Blood Weaver up. It's gone from a 31% win rate to a 38. You know what? Progress. Do you trade that? You do trade that. I'll accept that. I mean, it's one less unit I have to think about. I have so many blooming cultists, and that's literally it. I need something besides a blooming fucking cultist. Progress. Soon it will hit 40%. See, we're still on that train to making it everyone's new favorite fucking tier 0. By 2024, it shall be tier feckin' 0. All right, I'm gonna equip the Darkened Harpo. I have a herp. I have a flower. Technically there's a person, but it's mostly a flower. We got it. Thank you for the clip of me and my absolutely true thoughts about 2022. Definitely nothing, definitely that's all there is to it. I would like to cast a unit that survives. Probably.
All things can be analyzed, even
that is a fish fight. That's actually, I actually like that a lot. Holy fuck.
This is dark and
can do some stuff with that, like hit something like that with it. We have cane. We have many canes. I have so many fucking canes. So this and onto that, I feel like is not terrible because we'll still get the smacking effect, and then we can just get a cane going. Suppressed Rise Ye, so it's already peak. Was Rise Ye something people were trying a lot of? I'm impressed. Rise Ye, all right. So they did top deck a cane. We know they have cane because I saw their little animation go. Yep, there's the enemy. There's the enemy cane. Let's take that out of the way. Let's kill this. I can't do anything about that, of course. So there's the cane heal. We have a cane to shadow step, though nothing is quite big enough to manage that. We do, of course, just straight up have Aatrox, which is beneficial for us. That's a 6/6. It doesn't have Challenger. Only the cane, or like, what is his face? Yeah, the cane does. What's good here? So, cane does not die. If I do not block with him, of course. So I think let's go just with our Aatrox, honestly. They have a fully costed World Ender. Ours is discounted by 3 there. So they're killing my elusive. We could trade Aatroxes. 18. That does not regenerate, so we could try and open swing with it next turn. I think I'll take the trade, honestly. We're still... I think we're still, like, slightly up here. Mostly because of the discount of this. Look at all my weapons that I will definitely use in a hot minute. Okie dokie. I think I'm just gonna go, to be honest with you. There's more units that I could cast here for sure, but I do kind of want to leave my mana a little bit open here, just so I can do some shenanigans. We are at 9 of 10 cards, but we're not drawing anything, so that's great. So we've traded an Aatrox. That's kind of what I expected, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's buff our with a momentous choice here. They're chopping down all of their mana, so we have a response. We have the exact same fucking response, which is fun and fucking hilarious. Then we have this onto that, which should be fine. They're just getting the weapon out of this. Majin, did ye rise to masters or something? And all of the casuals think they're good as Masha. So the deck is at a 36% win rate? Ouch! That sucks. Well, okay, everyone has the exact same cards in hand, so let's just evenly trade our bullshit. How about it? So many resources just got dropped there. Holy fuck. So many fucking goddamn resources. Alright, I mean, we're ahead on mana, or damage again at least. Very slightly. I can start assimilating. Also, we have second cane in hand. That's hilarious. The even trades or the Majin thing. Both are pretty funny. Also, Quilliam, hi, how's it going? There's another cane. I see that you have 2 whole cane. That's not actually what I meant to cast, but I'll take it, I suppose. That's 1 more cast there. Helo's Resurrection summoning Aatrox. Yep. So that's unfortunately pretty bad for us. Unfortunately pretty fucking miserable. Let's buff this, I think. There's our Aatrox top deck back, so they can't swing with theirs. Or I guess they can. I'm not sure what they have in hand. Yeah, okay, they figured it out. I was like, are you sure you want to do that? I don't think you really want to do that. The Majin thing, kill the cane. I tried to kill the cane. You're a 6/3 with quick attack, and honestly, I'm okay with this. Let's go with a 6/3 with quick attack with the Furious Wielder in hand. That should bring this down to 7. I have a cultist into a Jural potentially, which should be a little weird. We've got this, so I'm gonna do that in response. See if they have a counter. They might. They could have Unforgiving Cold here as well, which would also do the trick. They don't, so that's we're up a unit now. We've discounted twice because it also hit face, so that's great. Good for us. Go us. That's the Forsaken Bakai. Let's do it. Not on the cane, questionable. I'm just banking on them not really having resources here, to be honest with you. I mean, I can rip this. We're not gonna have a cannon. That's a 10-6 on swing. I could also just do an Aatrox, or another cane, where the challenger, which I actually kind of like cane with the challenger. They could have a Shadow Step, to be fair, which like currently doesn't. Actually, it does matter if they have the Shadow Step, because this is too... it doesn't... I don't have a way of protecting its HP at the moment. Let's just go with the Aatrox then. You also heal from it. This is an open attack. Yeah, this is still an open attack.
Must end.
They have to trade one. They do not have to trade both. That goes up to 5. They have top decked another Aatrox. I don't have any other strike spells. They have 4 mono World Ender. They have 9 mono World Ender, so they can cast it, obviously. They cannot cast that and an Aatrox, though, which is good news for me. There's a Keeper. Great. I have Chiral and Darkened Scythe. Unfortunately not the best, though I can cane into World Ender, which I think is just gonna be kind of fucking fancy. So cane into World Ender seems great. There's 3 cards. Hopefully they're all weapons. Hopefully they're, hopefully debating a weapon cast as a full unit? Question mark. I don't need the lifesteal. We've crawled back from 14 or whatever it was. Yay, healing! Woo, healing! So there's that hoodly what's a doodle. 9 mana, Sarkin Scythe. Honestly, I think we're just gonna go with this. Find ourselves a 10-10. Is Dex Submission disabled today? Dex Submissions are currently disabled as I try to get my last few games in to actually hit Diamond today. Just doing some cane Aatrox at the moment. Apologies if that is a little boring, but I wanted to get the rank in. You're taking some path to take a chill pill. Oh, also, yeah, that does a Rosty thing, right? That does a Rosty thing. Okay, Rosty thing is not so bad, right? Rosty is not so bad. It's annoying, but it's not so bad. Sorry. I got no shards to get a champion to 3 stars. What happened was the shards disappeared and the champion disappeared. To put it into perspective, you get 4 shards each day, so you wasted a bunch of days collecting shards for it to all disappear because of a glitch. Yo, that sucks! I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That's annoying as fuck. I actually kind of don't want to do anything here. I kind of want to let him swing in. Because he can't really do anything, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So they can kill the 10-6, I suppose, if they wish. Yeah, they can kill the 10-6. Yeah, oh, but it also trades violently. It's also a very violent trade if they do that, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, here we go. What if you submit serious decks for serious gamers? CSI, oh...
They will fear my name.
Sure. You know what? Sure. If you want to, that's fine. They gotta surrender. Okay. We outplayed the mirror! Outplayed the mirror! Okay. If you guys want to send things in, go ahead. Though I will reserve the right to not play any of them until I hit Diamond. How about? You can send in whatever you like, but for right now, climbing only. Submissions held until Diamond. I'm adding it to the stream title as well, just for clarification purposes. Okay, yes, all right. Thank you for the Aatrox level. Woo, we got it. All right, just need to do that 3 more times. Yes, I can do math. 3 whole times. We got this. Ready. My darkened boys and I were prepared, right, guys? Right? For the Yasuo that I haven't had to think about in a while. Hi, Doug. How's it going? How are you? I'm afraid. But you don't need to know that. I need a 1-drop or something? Okay, we got Keeper. That's not the worst thing. Am I comfortable with Ezreal Cannon? I am occasionally okay at it. I never really practice it, but I feel like I can usually figure out the recall interactions most of the time. That is not a guarantee. I may fuck it up. But I was playing Ezreal Cannon as recently as a couple streams ago because someone sent it in. Yeah. So there's a 2-2. I have a Naka, which I feel like is pretty decent. Yeah, let me equip a Naka real quick. A Naka! Boom! Okay. Perish Whalers. I'm gonna just deal some damage here. Triggers, they don't have a stun yet. Fantastic. Could bank mana here if they don't do anything.
Never play fair.
There appropriately is a Katarine. Yeah, okay. I don't like it, but here we are. Okay, yep.
This might hurt.
Yep. Nothing to super remove it. We just can't block with it. So we're taking 3 to the face at the moment. Bloomin' Cultist got a buff, which is fine, I think. All of this is so fucking tempting. But we're gonna have things that are bigger and equipped later. That they are gonna get a rally out of this. Turns into a 3-power unit. Tempted to try and strike it down. That might be too early, because I might be able to just ignore Katarina. Maybe ignoring Katarina isn't right, but I'm gonna try running with it.
Violence solves everything.
Yes, no, it doesn't. But thank you for expressing such thoughts. Let's. Because we're also gonna be taking face damage, which is something I should have thought about as well. Let's do Keeper.
The box bestows for a price.
Let's do Darken Ages. If that swings. They do have to worry about it a little bit. We could go with Jarrell. Next turn. We also have Kayn next turn though, which is just better. Which is just kind of straight up better. So let's put something over here and see how that goes. Also, CSI, thank you for the deck code. Appreciate it. So they are just going fucking straight for face, which is, I'll take that. Think we just try to sneak out Kayn next turn. Yasuo is actually leveling off of the Katarina recalls, which I do not enjoy. December 19. Okay, so they're not trying to get rid of my units, they're trying to get rid of my Nexus. Understood. Understood. Have a nice day. They definitely expect Kayn to come down here, unfortunately, which is kind of bad for us. I think I might just open because it's still 6 damage to face though. Hopefully get a couple of strikes. So there's the flock finally. We still get the lifesteal though and the Inaka proc, so that's certainly not the worst it could have been. They don't get any bonuses for damage. They're not slain. That's nice. Good to see. There's a Yasuo. Terrible to see, in fact. Let's do this. There's another Kayn. Great. Also buffed. Great. Let's actually equip our thing so that I can potentially Furious Wield on the next turn. Plus, we do draw the Aatrox, which is lovely. We can, let's see, 4 and 5. We're owing up to currently 9 next turn. We could potentially play a Kayn and Furious if I hold my mana, though, so I think I shall do that. High Expanses Protection. You're very nice, actually. You are a good thing to have right now, honestly speaking. There's 6 mana. There is mana for the Katarina right now. Honestly, I could try and play around their stuff. I could also just fucking go with Aatrox and hold the hold the Expanse's protection and kind of try to ignore Yasuo for a hot minute. Feel like that's not so bad. Okay, for a second I thought I had 3 canes, or 3 canes, and I was about to be like, 3 canes is too many fucking canes. No thank you. Updated, upcoming tier 0 deck. That is a stun. And you want to punch a bunch of things. I'm not letting you punch my Aatrox. I want my Aatrox for living, for surviving.
Here's our chance.
Okay, they don't have Katarina mana anymore, but we're holding on to our champ quite nicely. Hopefully we'll be able to get a heal triggered off of this. Also, I'm excited for the Blood Waver. Thank you. There's a Ranger Knight Defector, very fancy. If I do this with short 3 on that, we could always just attack and hold wielders open, which I think I'm just gonna do actually. Thank you, Anaka, for things and purposes.
Want to see these moves up close?
So that dies, but it's gonna trade most likely, or then the Aatrox is probably gonna get stunned. We have 2 of these if they have a counter spell, which I imagine that's currently almost death because they dropped down to 11 here. So that's fantastic. We're healing a little bit. I'd like to continue healing. That's a stun. Understandable. That's a regular Yasuo, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'd like to try and get rid of him. They could have Hillock or something, but I think let's try to get rid of him. Just one again you had no right to because of the healing. I love the healing. I don't know why he heals either, to be honest. Like, it does seem just like a strong effect when he already has a whole bunch of strong effects. But I don't know, I kind of like it. But I'm also a filthy Aatrox player. Blood Weaver getting imported now. CSI stacks into queue. To be played at my discretion, as mentioned before. That's great. 9 mana World Ender, stunned Aatrox. Katarina potentially coming down, but we've got blockers if that is the case. Yeah, I mean, if they don't cast Katarina, we're fine. Elusive is not going to kill me. We don't have another Blooming Cultist. We're okay. They're going to have Deny for this. Though they didn't have Deny for the first strike. Okay, they played it safe. They do not cast Katarina here. Understandable. Like, heal on strike makes sense, but on summon feels like overcool. Me too. Love the Vayne Trox. Oh, the Vayne variant. I actually played the least of the Vayne variant, but I honestly haven't played a whole lot of this stuff in general, which is kind of weird. It's because I've been so absorbed in other things. Yeah, the strike, I guess, makes more sense. He does have that ult that just heals him. Like, he gets regen, he gets bigger, he does more damage. So I think they're trying to replicate his ult. But to just have 2 healing sploot out, just because he's there does feel a little bit weird sometimes, I agree. Don't have Kane mana. I do have lots of other whole equip mana though, which is kind of great. Okay, so they do have cast Katarina here. I'm very healthy. I am like remarkably healthy. So I think I'm just gonna buff the tough thing so I can get more damage in. Yeah, that's fine. Katarina might be resummoned once, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's fine. Anaka with Scout is OP. In an alternate universe, I love Kindred and hate Bard. I don't actually have anything super against Kindred, to be fair. It's funny. I hate Bard. Imagine the universe in which I hate Bard. That would be so random. Never. I will never betray my Lord Bard, though, to be fair. A good balance idea. Make low on heal, only heal 1 each instance, and level 2 does 2 HP. Oh, no, I see the logic there. I see the logic there. That would honestly be kind of funny. So they're gonna have stuns is the problem here. So I think I am just going to continue Anaka-ing my way through this and then cast World Ender eventually. You're hitting my 3-2. Not my 3-2. hit Darkanacious and make it better. They're gonna have a lot next turn anyway, so I think I will just do this. They have a block, they've got a block. They might have been trying to just ping it down though, which, yeah, they were just trying to ping it down, which is excellent. For me, anyway! There's another bloomin' cultist. I will scout out my Anaka. Anaka scout! I don't think I'll need it, but it's there. It has done a thing. Then I shall... they shall scorched earth my bullshit. That is understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. They can't have triple flock. No, but they can have a scorched earth, which does make sense for their deck, yes. So if I cast this, we go up to 9. You have Jural in you. That summoning and stunning. That 4 mana remains. Katarina is an option, of course. Let's Blooming Cultist, because we have another attack here. Unfortunately, I can't do anything except just not even World Ender because I miscounted the mana. That's just fine. So we have Kane here to pull around this stuff. And it is a 3/6.
They will fear my name.
I can equip the Blooming Cultist as well. We don't have Shadow Step. That should be fine. Darkened Harp on the 4/3. That's 4 and 6 damage, so 10. So it'll be 1 off of lethal. If I do Steratu on the 4/3, equip the Anaka, we get 2 units.
Is it the anticipation
Yeah,
of my
Anaka is
best?
also just kind of good.
It's the killing.
It's probably Anaka, because if we're off lethal, we're off lethal. That's an artifact, okay. So you have a lot of stuns. I don't like it, but we are going to go for our lovely buff here. So that's a 3/4. We have an open attack still. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you very much.
What technique is this? Oh,
Kana's doing great. You're doing great, buddy. Now I can go do things with the World Ender, hopefully, maybe, that they don't stun me forever. But everything's too big, except for Kane. Everything is kind of too large for them to really stop me from doing a lot of shit here. So I'm just going to commit this. We do have a Furious Wielder up on the Yasuo if they try to stun a bunch of stuff, which will hopefully prevent them from doing terrible counterspell shit. They're probably just going to counter it, though, in which case I do have a smack on the Yasuo with a 10-10. Yes, this is a 10-10. Oh, it's Ionian Tailstones! That's a lot of mana, actually. What are you casting out of that? You don't get great things out of that card, actually. That is a gruesome theater. I don't like that. But it does resolve. It also doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that doesn't really matter. Okay, so we lose Anaka. Boo-hoo, terrible. How awful. I'm down in Anaka.
We are unshackled.
Excellent. There we go.
Rage. Let it loose.
I guess to be fair, I kind of ripped the wielder. But I don't actually think I need to worry about that much longer. They have a body. I think ideally they cast Cat, but they're not going to do that either. I'm at 18 HP, so we're just chilling. They cannot cast... Well, they could cast another Hillock, I guess. They actually went with the Katarina. I am amazed. I am quite amazed. This is fine, though, because we're going to just get rid of that. We're going to remove it from existence. I can actually heal you, can't I? Yeah, let's heal the Rost instead. Yeah, let's heal Rost. No, but they're gonna hit it anyway. Yeah. Kid buff his HP. Where you lose Rost, it should be fine. Because Cat can't do much.
I have waited for long enough.
Yeah, Cat can't do a ton. It hits my nexus for 4. That's fine. Oh, I could have waited until they actually went for the Ross, though. Because that's really the only thing they can do. They also don't really want to attack with her. We get a lot of value next turn just going for face. Unless they have stuns, or they're down, I think almost 2 Yasuos though. Oh, and we just have the refreshed one. Forgot about this one in my hand. So you're back, you're doing things, you got the challenger. Excellent. Technically they have an attack token. It doesn't matter. They didn't have the stuns that I was worried about. Fantastic. Okay, now I need to do that 2 more times. 2 wins. 2 games. Yep, I hate being halfway too. I wish I had like a buffer of 5 LP, but it didn't give it to me. I'm at 50 out of 100. Ah! 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 Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. I can stand losing a couple of games. This will be fine. Everything will be fine. Okay, let's go. Who we got? What's going on? Yumi Kale. I actually won some games with Yumi Kale, so that's perhaps suboptimal. We'll be okay. That's almost too many Ranger Knight defectors. I had a moment of panic where I was like, please don't give me 3 of them. But we found Forsaken Bakai, so everything's gonna be okay. Ha! I'm burping a lot from the caffeine. This is great. All right. Predict be a weapon or a body? Buru Cultist is actually pretty decent as a body. They can't. Oh, I guess they could have a pokey stick, huh? I guess they could technically have pokey stick here. But I'm gonna still risk this. 4 damage. 4 damage. All right. Correct risk, it would seem. Buru Cultist, their time to shine. There's an Aatrox. Not your time to shine yet, but soon, hopefully. That is a 4-3. I don't like that. I disagree. Okay. We have the Ranger Knights now. There's another Forsaken Bakai. We're going to ignore that. Have a Defector. Have that tough. Have that Kane top deck. Left the last stream. Did you get to play the deck? Or was it the deck you had to play this long so you didn't get to it? I did not get to it. But I can do it today since it was in the hold queue. I will try to get through my hold queue today. Or my hold queue stuff today. For sure. Do they have any more units? They have Mystic Vortices, so which is not going to save their HP from 7 damage, so I'll take that opportunity! Okie dokie. Kane, are you ready? Let's go! We have an actually pretty okay state of board. We have a great board. We also have Unforgiving Cold if they cast any units that are super scary. That is not a super scary unit and is in fact kind of fine. I'm gonna cast my Kane.
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
So we have a great open. Currently, they can't really do much here. That's not a but. That's not a. That doesn't give you. They run Cosmic Binding for sure. They must. If they don't run Cosmic Binding, that's like the only way I imagine that they can do. That they have to just survive in general. So I think we're just gonna do this, and that's enough damage to kill them outright. And I just killed them outright. I thought they would put up a fight, and they didn't. Okay, 3 out of 4 games. Ha! Okay, one more. Okay, yeah, Let's give me more easy shit like that, please. More easy shit like that. That was beautiful. Also, Slorn, you gave me something yesterday. Where did I put the deck of yesterday? Yes, the Pure Elites one. I have your notes still about it. I'm putting this after the Bloodweaver Zilani. We'll get some more Bloodweaver Zilani action. We'll also have CSI's decks. That is Lux Shyvana. It's been a while since I fought a Shyvana. I'm not excited to fight a Shyvana. That's too many Canes. That is too much Cane. That is better. This is manageable. Okay. We got those Cultists. We got those Darkens. I have many Darkens. Perhaps too many Darkens, but it's fine. Let me Ratus. Let me cast a Ratus. I have cast a Ratus. Darken Spear is nice, always. And it's a 3-2. Soon to be a 3-4. I'm gonna make it extra swole. Okay. Extra swole rat. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop! They're letting me do this, which is fantastic. They take the damage because they want to hold on to the small things to slay. I'm not used to them casting Kindred cards in a dragon deck, but we're learning every day. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Yep, that's everybody stays over here and waits. That's understandable. Let's cast Ranger Knight Defector. Let's not think about the fact they have Shyvana. It's the Camavorden Dragon. I do not like the Camavorden Dragons. They suck. That's my totally reasonable and professional opinion. Camavordens Dragons, they suck. They suck a lot. What was I saying about the deck? I did not get to play it yesterday, but I can do it today, for sure. I will punch you a lot with my 6-3. Thank you for letting me punch you with the 6-3. Now I could use a cane. That's the Darken Ages. It's fine, we'll find things. We'll find them eventually. I hope you have not found Shyvana. That's what I really hope. That's a Lux. That's not a Shyvana. Fun factoids for you. I will keep her, I think.
The box bestows.
Keep her into cane. Keep her into a cane. I think I will actually trade that. So Lux goes over there. Yeah, that's fine. We have our boy. She goes down to a 3-5. There's a momentous choice. That seems very useful, actually. Thank you.
The child is gone.
I might be able to do some stuff with that. They run the spell Molten Earth for the Lux, likely. Oh, I mean, on the bright side, that only works if they actually have dragons. Because that Molten Breath is the Fury card, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Let's see here. Momentous Choice can do a lot of things. I think I'd like to just take out Lux, to be honest with you. I feel like that's probably a go-K call. Yeah, I want to get rid of her. Lux might not be able to get this just because it's a champion, so they're going to have buffs and barriers to protect her. But Arcane is also relatively protected here. There's a drain. That was all their fucking mana, and I say no to that. Thank you very much. No drain for you. Just damage. Just fucking damage. Excellent. 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 Alright, Trox incoming. Only Lux Barrier saves her. Which they could have had, but it looks like no. Okay, so they find another Lux. I don't give a shite, I think, because we have Aatrox himself. That's up to 20. We've got fucking Worldender for 7 because they're so fucking stacked, bro. And I, in the name of that, am just gonna, I think, try and rip a lovely Worldender here because we have everything on the board. That they get Expanse when they are Demacia. What did they get Expanse? Oh, I cast the Expanse Protection spell. They cast Grasp of the Undying, I think. Yeah, oh, it goes. Perfect. There goes the cane, great. Okay, they've got 8 mana. Do they have Champion Strength? No, they just have that.
Brighter than before.
Which is still a whole fuck pile of damage anyway, so not super sure if that really does much of things. Okay, I mean, it does do some stuff, but Anaka is free. Okay, so you're free to go, absolutely. You're a little bit unfortunate, sir. However, I don't care. However, I will lose a Ross in the name of dealing damage. Let's just go with everything, I think. We don't have Shadow Step, but we do just have a shitload of other things. No, that's understandable. Okay, that's a lot of damage. You have 2 mana. Can you save yourself here? Is that exactly lethal? If it's exactly lethal, I will laugh a little bit. It is exactly lethal. Holy shit. Are you gonna take that? Are you gonna hit that pass turn button? Okay, so they can live a little bit. They can live. It's not a confirmed kill, but it's close. It's fucking close enough. Alright, that's fine. Yep. Lux is dead. All hail the Lux. You come back. You get smacked. You don't need the healing. You just need the damage. Frost is free. That is unfortunate. They're still at 2 HP and they've lost 2 champions. Of course, they do have Rekindler, but we're gonna chill to the best of our abilities. Anaka is still alive. Okay, there's a Chow. Okay, we do have to think about Shyvana still. That is still something to worry about. But it will be a small Shyvana. It will be a 4/5 Shyvana on cast. They also didn't Shyvana that thing. They casted Crawling Viper Worm upon it. Let's go with our Rost here. That's a 6/8. We like it. That's a Lux. We do not like it. They only have 3 mana. It's probably irrelevant. Let's just go with our Hunkety Chunkety 6/5. 2 Anaka procs on it. Yeah, 2 Forsaken Bakai Anaka procs. What a time to be alive. I can also just kind of take that. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's just go for the next turn, yeah? You have the overwhelmy doodly thingy, and we're gonna use that, and then we're gonna go, I'm gonna just swing with everything else, because also Guru Cultist, also Anaka, also Overwhelm. Also, we've got resources in hand. We do find Keeper. We do ping Nexus for damage. That's at -8. They will need a lot to combat -8. Is that it? Second attempt at lethal here. Healing to full off of my lovely Keeper and my Rost. Anaka's still alive, still kicking, still doing her thing here. Judgment is not catastrophic, though it is pretty unfortunate. Mostly because 7/9 Overwhelm. Hit Nexus, haha, good times. That's a Vengeance and an Atrocity. There's 2 Sparkles. They're down to 1 HP. Man, they have a lot of answers for stuff. Okay, so Final Spark will deal Overwhelm damage. They're out of that, though. My 4/6s lived through everything. Very glad they had to use Atrocity on something that wasn't an actual champion or some shit. Rekindler is dead. Lux is alive. That dies just automatically. They're punching my Anaka, so I lose that. That's fine. Let me give you an Ambitious Cultist, which made me a magical journey. I'm about to go on a magical journey. It only takes 1 HP away from me, that's fine. We're just gonna kind of refresh everything. That's great. Let's do another Cultist.
All things can be analyzed.
We don't need yet, honestly. Let's see. You're just kind of chilling out. Think we can just end the round. So I need to just build boards, just need to go wide. We should be able to just go wide, I think. There's a buff on nothing. We only have weapons here. I'm gonna cast Anaka. Let's go. There's a Screechy that kills literally nothing. That kills literally nothing. Oh my god. Summon Anaka next turn and fill the board. Yeah, we're just gonna chill through this turn and then go. Yeah, they don't do anything. This is great. There's an Aegis and a portal! And fun portal bonus! Yay, fun portal bonus. And then we trigger a Naka, and then we have a +2/+0 on anything, and then they finally rolled over and let us hit them in the face. Yeah! Saddest dragon. A very small dragon. But we did it, I think! Yeah, fuck yeah, we hit diamond. Masters next, folks. We're doing it. Okay. That's the end of my climbing portion of the stream. Thank you for bearing with me. It took me less than a fucking hour because I'm a god. And we're going to go play our deck submissions now. I can go change the title. We're back to doing regular deck submissions. Thank you for bearing with me for the slightly off normal content. Ranked viewer decks, like actually now. Okay, here we go. What do I have here? I've got a whole bunch of options. We first have from CSI, then we got 2 from Slorn. So CSI, I think I have something from you before, so I may have to remove. Oh, it's that deck. I have so many cool options. The problem here is that I've been getting a lot of cool options. I need to remove some of them over time. For some reason, I'm just really digging the synergies of this latest expansion. I'm just having I'm having a blast with it. Okay, so viewers, CSI, stretching the brain matter to cast Ezreal Cannon again and again and again and again and again and again, and then we have spells and then they die. Remove the Azir because you have an updated version. Gotcha. Cannon, Recall, Called Shot, Eye of the Dragon, Gruesome Theater, Notify, Retreat, Black Flame, Time Trick, Twin Disciplines, Ezreal, Godriddle, Seedling, Deny, Kinku, Wayfinder, Will of Ionia, Deep Meditation, and Drum Solo. Looks pretty standard. Let's understand it. Get rid of the Jinx deck because the deck is dead, but I like it. I'll delete it though. Let's remove that, and then there is a new Blood Weaver, so I can delete this. And then we're up over here for the new deck. Let's change the loadout because that's not exactly what we're doing anymore. Cannon. Who wants to go with Cannon? How about Gwen? The Gwenin? Gwen in Rome? Kill me. You know what? Let's do the fluffy Starlight stage for Ken and Ezreal. While we're beating them over the head with spells, we can be cute as fuck. I keep scrolling too far. This one, cute as fuck, but up in diamond, cute as fuck now. Hooray! Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to continue my 100% win rate. That's the deck I was just playing. Oh no, it's very good. It's very good. Mulligan for Cannon or Wayfinder first. Yeah, I know the deck well enough to look for those things. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. That works for me. We want to be able to target, so hopefully they drop something on 1. Either it's gonna be cultist, it's gonna be the Kai. Would you like to predict with the Bakai unit? No, unfortunate for you. There's Unworthy Soul. There's Keeper of the Box. Not the greatest opening for them. Realized could have put a chip as a pet while playing the Azir Bloodweaver deck. You stole perfection. I'm sorry for stealing perfection.
A voice from within.
I am sorry. I do apologize. I have erred horribly. Okay. Hi, Ezreal. You're later.
I possess the secrets of Kinku.
You are later. Against Aatrox, there is no punish for the turn 1 Cannon drop. I'm used to the mentality of don't cast Cannon unless you have a target for Mark of the Storm. Is that incorrect? Because I remember when Ezreal Cannon first emerged, that was something people told me.
I will take this power in my
I'm not sure
name.
if that's like still true or not, but that's what I learned at the time. Fallen! Hello, welcome in. How's it going? target there. We have Godwillow Seedling on cannon to get the copy. We don't have any recall in hand. That's Homecoming. Ah, okay, we do have some recall in hand then. Never mind. I lied. Don't need it as much. Know that there are more ways to duplicate the cannon. Ah, okay. Then that is a little bit outdated in the way I'm thinking about cannon. Also, do let me figure it out a little bit though. I'd prefer to have less backseating and more. I know that it's going to be difficult to figure out Ezreal cannon, so I just want to figure it out on my own. Also, Light Shadow, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. No worries, you're fine. Well, this is also something where I feel like if I don't figure it out on my own, what the fuck am I doing? I don't want that to hit me for actual extra damage. Not that the weapon attack, it's not a knockout, really matters, unfortunately. So we can block and then recall this and resummon it. Target the 3/3? Yeah. They probably know that because they can see the cannon lightning rush in hand. So at least I was able to still do that. Never mind, I'm blocking the shit out of that. Oh fuck, never mind. Here we go. Like how one change to cannon made him do 3 damage. This made Ezreal cannon good. Also the fact Sinan dude got a nerf and exactly got reverted next patch is kind of questionable. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. It was also kind of painful to watch, but poor Sinan got shafted. Poor Sinan got super fucking shafted in that whole exchange. Sinan deserved better. Okay, so you're doing things. I'm gonna just try doing that. Life still has tough. Annoying. You're giving me a little dragon. All hail small dragon. There's a sign-in. We don't have you yet, but thank you for trying at the moment. Shadow Assassin. They're gonna have Kane. They're gonna have Kane.
The dark beckons.
They will have a Kane. We found a Godwillow Seedling. I have 2 attackers. That's a bloomin' cultist. That is not a Kane, actually. I am mistaken. I am mistaken. Also, glad you just got home. I'm doing pretty well. We're currently back in Diamond and we're doing some viewer decks. I do not like that you keep making those. I wish you would. That's just... Please stop. Please cease. They hurt my nexus every time you attack. And it sucks. It does do a suck. Okay, so we have another cannon recall situation. He's at 3 of 5 whole cannons. So if I can get one more, that would be wonderful. That would be fantastic. I also don't like you. I just do not appreciate you whatsoever. So we have a lot of options here. If I go for this, we actually do have a recall and a resummon and also a whole bunch of cannons next turn. They only have 2 mana. They don't have any of the regular strike stuff. So I think I can duplicate this. That stuns the 5/3. We get the cannon, we get the lightning, but we're using it for the 5/3. We can then also recall everything so that the Kane does not get a strike and doesn't contribute to the level up. Recall the draw elusive.
Waiting for the right
No,
moment.
Car got shafted as hard as by Ezreal Cannon as hard as Wayfinder did. Oh yeah, I remember back in the day when it was like a meme Teemo tech, and then it was like, oh shit, no, it actually just kind of destroys what Ezreal Cannon was trying to do. Okay, so you go over here. I'm gonna block here. Oh, I can't block Fearsome, right? Okay. Can't block Elusive, can't block Fearsome. So we put that there. I'm gonna take this back and put that back. So we're still taking damage from the 3 and the 4, plus the ping from the Buru Cultist. But we can resummon cannon. We have the bonus cannon. We are gonna have Ezreal next turn leveling, I believe. And they only have 2 here. They could have a Mentor's Choice to deal me down to 6, but that is not lethal. So there we go. Everybody goes bye-bye. Okay, yep, couple of weapon strikes. I don't know where their Aatrox is at, but currently not here, so I'm a fan. There's the level, beautiful. Okay. Please don't hurt my Ezreal. If you do, I won't be sad. So here come the cannons. I'd actually don't have board space for Cannon and Eye of the Dragon. Ah, Shadow Assassin not dying is kind of awkward. I'm gonna just mark you, I think. You're at 7 of 8, so we just need one more. Just need one more. We have a decent number of spells in hand. Oh no, but the landmark is going away, so we're still fine. Right. Because landmark goes away in exchange for that. Ezreal, unfortunately, does need to come down. Do I need to worry about blockers? I mean, the cannon by now is just kind of leveled. So I think we can trigger this one. I think we can trigger that one, level the Ezreal, see what they do, cast the Ezreal, potentially have the Kennen and the elusive swing, and then go from there. Black Flame Kennen for based energy. That's also true. We did top deck that, which would, and it'd be kind of funny to put him inside it, just for as many Kennen abilities as possible. So they're getting more Darkens. The Darkens cannot block. That's fine. Yeah. I wish I could, like, pull it out of Godwillow and put it into the Black Flame. That would be great. So they just recast it over there, which is annoying, but fine. Or Black Flame Ezreal for BM energy. That would be pretty fucking BM, not gonna lie. That would be a pretty BM situation. I am gonna overwrite the old one to get you out. Hopefully they don't have another bloomin' cultist. And then we swing, and then we get a whole slew of hoodly doodlies. That's what I expected. Which means I'm gonna try and say no to that. They could have 2, which would suck, and I can't counter it. So there's a shot I lose Ezreal here, just in general, which should be very annoying, in fact. Very annoying. Deeply annoying. That is also the end of my spells to be cast this turn. Don't have 2! Don't have 2! Please do not have 2 of them! Ah, they've got 2 of them! Ah, fuck, bye. Okay, that's fair. That's fair and understandable. I hate it, though. Okay, so elusives go. Cannons go. Little tiny Dragonling goes. We get our couple of cannon spell attacks. Oh, actually, now that I don't have the pesky fucking Ezreal around, I can actually Black Flame a thing. Yeah, so this should... I think he can just stay there, actually, because we're not popping any more Ezreals out. They don't have any mana. Get in there. Get the fuck in there. Thank you. All of you guys can go now. Woo! Bonus cannon! More like bonus mark of the fucking storm. That's great. That's lovely. Okay, as 4 of them, which is just so many. Just so many. If only I had Ezreal. But it's fine. It's an Ezreal. He deserves to die anyway. That's the wrong one. It doesn't actually matter. I'm just gonna shit all of these out onto the stack. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Blah da blah da blah. Doop de doop de doo. Poseidon is not bad now. We'll have at 8. We'll have 2 mana remaining if we cast the Sinon. He's a good blocker. I don't know where the champions are. Well, there is the Kayn to worry about, but we have the Lightning Rush to pull the cannon back at least, so that's not so bad. Also, Broken, hello! What fuckery is this? It's Kennen Ezreal. I was given a Kennen Ezreal deck to play, so that's what the fuckery is going on. Welcome back, though. I hit Diamond, and this is the first thing we're trying in Diamond. So that's great. I don't know what they're doing. So Kayn at least uses 3 mana, which means they don't have a lot of opportunity for other things. They don't know I have 2 whole cannons in hand, which is very exciting. Fills me truly with a lot of joy. Kennen Ezreal cringe, broken. Okay. Hi, Aatrox. Do I care about you? I don't actually think so.
The order
I don't.
rewards
I mean, I
its
care
faithful.
about you a little bit, except that a top-decked Nazriel get fucked. Oh boy. Now I just need to shit out a whole bunch of cannon spells, which I think we can do pretty fucking easily. Though again, I am stuck at the point where I have 5 instead of 6 mana. I really want 6, but I have 5, so we're just gonna have to fucking deal with that, aren't we? Okay, so I would like, I think, to just pull this back and hit their face with that, so nobody gets a strike ever. Or I can also do that so that we heal a tad bit. World Ender is where? World Ender is at 7. I don't actually care at the start of the open turn of the next turn if they get World Ender, I think. Because we want to win next turn, basically. Our goal now is just victory. Boom. Smack. Aatrox did nothing. Fantastique. I used the wrong cannon. No, it's the right cannon. It's okay. I guess I'll mark the Aatrox. That will be fine. Need you down, though. I need the Ezreal down. They have 3 cards that I can't see. Everything else in their hand is not a strike spell. Okay, they have 2 cards that I cannot see, and everything else is not a strike spell. So hopefully we can keep our boy alive. That is the goal. I top-decked another fucking cannon, because you can't have too many cannons, now can ya? Apparently. Oh boy. I, at this point, don't think I need lifesteal anymore as much. Why does the final boss board fit my Star Guardian board so well? Honestly, probably because it's intentional? I don't know if they'd line up the boards, but it does actually look pretty good. They both have big, sweepy, curvy sections that line up against each other. I fucking thought so, bitch! And I do not think so. In the end, I disagree. I do very vehemently disagree with that approach. You don't need to do that. That's unnecessary. No. I should have targeted the unit to get more damage in, actually, but I didn't, so that's a bit of a pain in the behind. I'm not stupid, I promise. I promise I'm not fucking stupid. They have 2 cards. They could very well have... not actually too many things, because the things that I'm thinking about are Furious Wielder and the Kayn spell. And Kayn is not out on the board yet. So this might just be an unhindered attack. And we're getting the Black Flame Cannon out as well, plus the Free Mystic. Get me Free Mystic! Or at least a Mystic. Doesn't have to be free. Just give me a Mystic shot, please. Come on, annoying Gauntlet boy, let's go! Let's go to town! 4 damage! 6 damage! Face damage!
Do you realize now there is no hope to win against Tempest Style?
Tempest Style! They are out of Furious Wielders. Okay, that's good to know.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, let's make a whole bunch of shit. Let's make a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that they'd have 2, but still. I'm fucking paranoid. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. So let's do boom, let's do boom, let's do boom, let's do boom, and let's do a boom. And then that will be 16 whole fucking damage, and they can't fucking do anything about it. Yes! Sorry! So sorry! So sorry. So sorry, I do feel bad. I do feel a little bad. We all hate Ezreal here. I was just handed this. It's not my fault. I absolved of responsibility. Disgusting. Enjoy the coffee, Lord. Join me in the land of caffeine. Thank you for letting us know. All right, boom. Sorry. Excuse me. I've defeated the Darkins with one annoying child, teenager. Great! I did it. We're getting better at the Kid and Ezreal. Probably, I don't know, I think I might have messed up a few things in the middle of that game, but otherwise felt kind of pretty good. Child and rat? Child and a rat. Take my child. Take my rodent. And die, motherfucker. literally all there is. Said try hard day, gave try hard, and you have no regrets. Regrets? I'm glad you have no regrets. I don't either. Every win with Ken and Ezreal makes me feel like I am just a little bit better of a Runeterra player. Not a better person, that's a different question, but like little bit better at Runeterra, the game itself, you know? Understanding recall is important. Okay. Slorn gave me an update to the base deck. Upcoming tier 0. Let's go. Absolutely not a better person playing anything with Ezreal. No, there's no improvement to my character. Instead, the trash fire that I am sitting in my personal dumpster of life, it just burns brighter and hotter. The trash can has started to glow, in fact. Unhelpful Yoda! For Demacia! That was actually not so bad. I like that one. I should use that tone more. Welcome back. Viewers! Lord! Based 2.0. I wish I could make the numbers the lowercase to make the based more emphatic, but I can't because I don't know how to do that in the client. So I'm gonna leave it there, unfortunately. Oh, you wanted the chip. You said to do's chip, and I cannot disappoint. Let's do Earth. Let's do chip. Which chip is there a preference for chip? Because I have a whole bunch. I don't know why these are down here, but personally, Pulsefire chip is my favorite. Also, fuck Demacia. Have you been seeing too much champion strength? Is something going on there? And then also we do have the Bloodwoven Azir. The Corrupted Azir, Bloodwoven, whichever it is. That one. That Azirbo. We're casting Chip. Dunekeeper, Forsaken by Kinds, Chronomancer, Dias, Preservarium, Azir, Quicksand, Unraveled Earth, Desert's Wrath, Ground Slam, Rite of Negation, 3 Celestial Wonders, 2 Star Shapesings, 2 Celestial Trifectas, and 3 Zalani the Bloodweavers, because of course we're running the Zalanis. Okay, 3 Wonders and 1 Counterspell. Okie dokie. I want to bump it up to 2 so badly, but I'll listen to your deck building here and only run with the 1. It's fine. We just need to find it before they end the world. Casual. I feel like so many stories would be so much easier if they just drew counterspells when they needed it. Grand Adventure Party in a fantasy novel, just draw counterspell, bitch. Nothing but Aatrox and Demacia. I have yet to see Demacia today. Or at least I have yet to see terrifying Demacia today. We saw 1 Lux Shyvana, and then we also steamrolled them, so it was okay in the end. The TF, Shuriman Stoner, how's it going over there? I will Bakai my way through life. I would actually probably need to mulligan for Azir is great. We find a Dias now. I'd like a Dias. Or some sort of buff, please. Pretty please. Pretty please buff my stuff. Ooh, Preservarium is fine, actually. Early, but I think we'll be okay. We're up against, oh yeah, it's Mono TF. I want to say it's some kind of out-of-the-way deck, but it's not going to be that fun. We're in ranked, it's not going to be that fun, I imagine. I will deeply enjoy it, though, if it's an out-of-the-way deck. Alright, let's Preservarium into Chip into Azirbo, I think. Celestial Trifecta. They might pass here.
See nothing left when I'm done.
Okay, Dreadweight Deckhand. There's some kind of plunder, for sure. Ooh, what kind of plunder are you exactly? Cannot stop that damage from happening. Let's do Chip. He's a 3/3, pretty solid. You can't play Snap because Silver Surfer is kicking your ass. Oh no! That sucks. I'm trying to think of suggestions. And my first thought was like, oh, there's magic, but don't get into magic if you aren't already. That's an even worse investment of money and time, relatively speaking. There's a Celestial one. I already have one of those. I could use other shit besides that. Let's plop this Dias, though, I think. Unraveled Earth. Heaven's Align. What the shit are you running? Oh, Coral Creatures gave you that card.
I'm always up for
interesting. Okay, wish I had Cassie Unraveled Earth for sure. Should have just dumped. Oh no, that would have made that turn way better. But for now, we've got this. Might as well. We get the summon. Go, Chip, go! Go, bird, go! Go, bird!
No outside.
Do they have Make It Rain? Probably. Which also pops for 2 at the moment. They don't have Make It Rain for 2 immediately, which is okay. Alright. 8 of 13. We're 5 away. 6, 5, 4, 3 remaining. That's fine. I have more of those. Where that came from?
Wow, all this walking.
It's walking. So much walking. That's a Jagged Butcher. That is annoying. Avazir.
Men die, but Sharima lives forever.
3 more left. That's 2 more Butchers. Ay, ay, ay. When we can block them, mostly. We can mostly block them. Block. Unless you want to leave that open. They've already triggered Plunder. We're 2 away from Zolani, so can't quite get her out next turn. That might be the riskiest. Tail Cascade. What is your win condition? Other than just beating me with units, of course. Because there are a lot of units. That's the Celestial. I don't need that many Celestial Wonders. My Celestial Wonder can only carry me so fucking far here. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. Does this buff Zolani? Currently, the only thing we're killing are, unfortunately, the unbuffed burbs. Once Azir gets going, because he'll trigger the +1/+0, every single bird counts for Zolani. It is out of the way. That's loaded dice out of the way. They're actually doing it! They're actually doing it! Okay, it might just be for Targon Bus, but please don't tell me you just didn't. Please don't tell me you just didn't put an out of the way in there, because that would be just so nice if that was the case. That would be so nice. Please tell me that's the case. Well, we're gonna have Zolani, then we can probably just go into Immortal Fire or Gripion. Let's take Fire, because it's more immediately castable. Messenger can come down as a blocker. Meteor Shower is also just good plonking. Chronomancer is a blocker. Zolani is a 6/6. We got 2 of these, and I can cast Messenger or Chronomancer on top of the Wonder. Miss Allegiance! Okay, you didn't miss Allegiance. That's unfortunate. I understand. 4 and 1. They have one of my cards now. I wonder which one it is. There's more powder. So that's gonna be 3 damage, right? Yeah, 3 damage. Currently okay. So this trades in. We're leveling our lovely dude. Go. Level.
I have risen, and with me,
Sharima. Hello. You're very pretty. What are you hitting with the buff keg? It's not unyielding keg. It's not undying keg. It is a pass? Okay, that's not what I expected, to be honest with you, but I'll take it. Let's do... I mean, we can just do Chip into Zolani, honestly, or we could just go with the Mortal Fire. But I think Chip first, bait, see what they do here. There's some more buffs. Rex? Maybe? That looks like what they're maybe angling for sure. But if that's the case, I'm gonna try and take that with me on the way out. There's 2 bird. Actually, let's put this over here because the ear's getting bigger.
It is time. The order is
Hi.
given.
11 damage. There's a spell. Divine Judgment on the keg.
India needs you to
It's
pay up.
keg Divine Judgment, but it's permanent because of Out of the Way. It's a keg stacking deck. Fuck yeah. I can't do anything about that. That's just permanent kegs. I love that. I love that. That's disgusting and I love it. Okay, this opponent wins so many points right now. That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. I love it. It is yielding cake after all. Also, let's hello, welcome back. Spiders when? I currently have no spiders, but if you wish to send a spider, feel free. 4 damage. I can't do anything. That's amazing. I love that. That's so good. I have a Zalati. We've got the Zalati buffs after all. God, that's just a free decimate. It's just free decimate. Oh, I love their deck. Hey, Azir, you're gonna die, but you're gonna die in style, all right? No, it's stacking. It's an OTK. It's a genuine OTK. It's a genuine fucking OTK. I love that. I love that. Oh my god, I'm getting an OTK'd! That's so good. Haven't played it in months, thinking of coming back. Welcome back if you do come back to the game. It's an interesting place, I think, if you ask me. Not only because you can now warding shot for 8 in Bilgewater Shurima. Bilgewater Targon, not Shurima. I'm the Shurima, apologies. They stole my trifecta! No! I like getting a heal though, that's very good. Having a heal is very useful. Let's see if they can actually kill me though. That's unfortunate, but does have vulnerable, which is great. Let's cast our lovely man, the Zerbo. And then we have a star shaping on the top, so they're just ripping that. Hopefully they don't have 2 of those. They're probably running raw warning shots in hand because they can. So if they don't have 2, we're fine. The base deck is gonna win. We can't let it. We need the Zalani Azir to become tier 1. I should have maybe cast Dunekeeper there. That would have been okay. Here's a star shaping. In the meantime, I'm just gonna swing for damage because we can. Let's pull that over here. It's an 8. Oh, Zalani technically goes at the end, right? It actually doesn't matter because nothing is dying. Let's just go with this. Play the star shaping while I swing. Oh, right, because they'll have burst speed effects. Thank you. Thank you for that. You are correct. Let's take Great Beyond now, I guess. So there's 10. They need to one-shot me now. That is 8. They're gonna one-shot me. They're gonna one-shot me. They're gonna do it! They got 2 of them. They got 2 of them. They could have done that last turn. They just held it off.
How many missteps must these fools make?
Oh man, that was good. That was a good fucking game. The BM. It was a little BM not killing me outright. They had 24 damage in hand. They should have just fucking used it. They had 2. They flexed on us. They really did. They had a very good opening. But they did also have an opportunity to murder me. Then. Yeah, it was an undying. Well, what's the Kale card? Divine Judgment. It was a Divine Judgmented barrel after whatchamacallit? After Out of the Way had been cast, so buffs are permanent, so it just never died. Which is so funny. Also, we're up against TF Annie Katarina. Okay, so they like TF, but they're not super into the TF, and Annie and Kat are lower. Me, judge. It's not a game if I don't judge someone else's mastery points, you know. Okay, there's a Raven Bloom. And Raven Bloom doesn't prevent you from taking 3 whole damage. Go. You've seen a couple Out of the Way decks now. Interesting. I mean, it's fun. I like it, mostly because I played TF out of the way. I have it still in my inventory. It's kind of great. Let's Dias. I have 2 Diases and a chip, which is kind of fucking funny. I mean, double Dias is not the worst thing. I can always override it later if I don't have more resources. Also, we're up against John Cena. Never mind, I lied. The Annie actually has more mastery than the TF. I can't read. For some reason, I thought that was the 4, not a 5. I really cannot read. It's fine. Let's do, Dias, and then I guess I will cast many chips. I will cast so many chips! One chip after the other! That's a death's hand! Joke's on you! I have a 3-3. Ow, my Nexus, though. Ow, my Nexus, though.
So big.
Deal with my 3-3 now, motherfucker. Deal with my 7 damage now, bitch. That's to make it rain! Oh, and it hit everything. It hit all the sand soldiers in perfect line. Didn't get distracted by Nexus that time. Damn. I mean, we're still okay. There's a Desert's Wrath. I can do that next turn. That's a refill of the Mumna. That's okay. Let's just do this into Desert's Wrath, I think, next turn. I think that'll be pretty fancy and great. Zalani deck, not Sand Soldier Swarm. I'm sorry, but now I have buff sand. Now I can make the sand better. Apologies, it is turning into Sand Swarm though. I have nothing except sand. So much sand. All the sand everywhere possible. That's a Zax Brayfin. I don't give a fuck! Because I have damage. Yeah, let's just have 6 whole Burbos. That's 18 damage. Casual. Azir is extraordinarily happy. They have a flock on that, which saves... Okay, 2 HP difference. That's fine. Do whatever it takes for tier 0. I must carry this deck's win rate higher. Yes. Okay, so Tybalt is a-coming. We do sense a Tybalt off in the distance. I'm gonna summon this so that we can get Azir level and Zalani trigger, I think. We have healing. They're at 2 though, so like me healing is not the problem here. I'm fine on healing myself. Thank you very much. That's a desperate draw. I think my double sand is really putting on the pressure. Really, it's a very pressure card there. For us, it would seem. There's a Chronomance. I'm gonna cast my Chronomance. There's a Rite of Negation. Are we worried? No. But it's funny, so I'm gonna take it.
Look ahead. We know how
because we can just open attack currently. We can quicksand if we need, but there's no way that attacking in for them is gonna be favorable. So I doubt they do that. And now we just have an open attack. Let's fucking go. Yeah, what are you at? 7 of 9. I don't think you're gonna live to see the day when that's a giant issue. You need to block with everything. The most you can block is not that much. You need to block the 3-3 and something else. Whispered Words is leveling TF here, so they will get to watch this go. That's what we have rights for. Stop the Destiny cards already. Cease the Destiny card. Nah, let's Destiny happening, please. So they need to get rid of Chip, and they need to get rid of all the birds here. Which they may not be able to do. Sand Soldier Swarm for the win. Who needs a Solani? Here's ASOL Pats. Thank you for the ASOL Pats. What are they postulating here? Danger is what they're doing, but we do just have a Rite of Negation for whatever skills that TF produces. I mean, red card is alarming, but currently fine. They might be able to know that I have a counter spell, but I doubt it, honestly. Doesn't matter. I'm really debating whether or not it matters. So they're gonna get Tybalt for all that doesn't affect our game at the moment. Okay, they finally have done a commit. They finally done a commit. So if I let that resolve, and they don't actually take any damage, However, if I counter that... That's so bullshit! That's so bullshit! Just trying to spare the TF. Literally. I'm so sorry! There's a make it rain and a stun, but they still lose from here. So thank you for your time. Because it hit that. And then it didn't hit... Oh, it hit the chip at the Tomb Keeper! It hit nothing else! Amazing. We only needed one anyway, but still. The fact it hit the thing that went to the back line is incredible. One lucky make it rain and one make it rain that didn't quite work out. That's what make it rain will do to you, honestly. It will juke you as you play it. It's RNG. Also, an easy win with a tier 0, and then we're gonna move on to a pure elite stack, also from Slorn here. So let's see. That's not. What do you mean it's not a fucking valid code? It is a valid code. I know I have a. Why is it lying to me? It's because there's a space in there. Does it not like the space? Import. Oh, did I fuck up the code somehow? Slorn, do you still have your... Unless this is it now. Did I accidentally just hit enter? Do you still have the Elites deck that you sent me a couple streams ago? Because I can't apparently find the code that worked. Apparently I've lost that. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind just setting in the chat. I can just re-import it. Don't know what happened to my document. Somewhere along the line, my document got a little fucked up. Like me, through life. Alright. Got my goal done, though. Got my goal of diamond done. Fantastic. Diamond finished. Masters is only 400 LP away. We can do it! Spiders. Do I have any spider decks? I don't think I have a spider deck anymore. I used to have a spider deck. I don't know if you submitted it, but someone else did, and it was a pretty decent. It was Iceboard Elise, which is pretty fun, actually. It is definitely one of the more basic decks, but it's entertaining enough. Slorn, thank you for the code. Let me paste over this shit and see what's going on. Import. Ah, yes, we got it. Slorn. I'm more elite than you. With a lot of oohs. Couldn't find it, so try this. It's still elites. Oh, I think I remember this deck. I think I played it before. Not complaining. Cythria, Tellstones, Trusty Ram Hound, Battlesmith, Single Combat, Vanguard Defender, Might of the Vanguard, Royal Decree, Vanguard Squire, Silverwing, Bannerman, Garen Jarvan, and K3, King Jarvan the Thirds. Because Big Daddy Jarvan is also here to help us out to draw the sun. Okay, we got this. Is still elites. Curious to see the not deck? Oh. So the whole, okay, I'm gonna take a quick detour before we do the mono elites. This is literally just Durand Architect Nautilus. So he turns it into a 0/12 formidable. Quietus isn't a card, it's a lie. So hypothetically, you have Big Galio, buff Nautilus, other formidable units, and then you just force Nautilus to be a what is it? A 14 damage formidable unit without going deep. This deck does not give a shit about deep. It gives a shit about Formidanaut, as I call it. Who needs champion strength when you got Daddy Jarv? Daddy Jarv. I'm imagining just someone going up to him in like an official Demacia meeting, like, yo, Daddy Jarv, we got a problem off on Noxus? They're insisting on invading our borders again, Daddy Jarv. Please send help. That's what I imagine. That's what I imagine the meetings are like. We're up against Crack Dealer with Katarina Yasuo. Why does it not surprise me that their username is fucking Crack Dealer? But I have elites. I got a tough elite, I've got baby Cythria. I've got chickens. Can never go wrong with some chickens. Oh, and we've got Battlesmith. Never mind, we're summoning the Battlesmith first, obviously.
I don't do meditation.
Okay, yep, no thank you.
Catch the wind!
I will catch the winds eventually. It's called building my house out of stone and not letting you in, bitch. Okay, you go.
Sturdy
And then
blades,
soon we will have
custom
swole
made.
chickens. And also a swole Cythria.
Don't let the fluffy tails
And that's annoying as fuck, and I'm gonna ignore it. I do not wish for that to get stunned and die. Thank you very much. I'm going to have that hit me in the face, and they are unfortunately targeting it correctly, so I can't block it at all. Well, I do friendly your opponent because it seems charming. No, the name has nothing to do with this. They do seem charming, don't they? The most charming.
To the field!
That's a 3-3 with tough. We're just gonna keep shitting out all of our elite boys, which is just kind of fucking funny. Yeah, let's do silver wing chicken. All hail chicken. All hail 440 cost unit. If they don't give up, I'll be impressed here. They gave up real fast. I guess you don't want to be friends with me. Tragedies! What shall I do? Okay, spy crack dealer. Okay, that was kind of fun. I'm gonna do that again. There's something really satisfying about elites. I'm sure our next game is gonna be a total brick because I said that. But let's try that. Let's try that one more time. Let's see if we can get out of this. I must do it one more. Don't get the clap. Heard it's not a good time. I imagine it's not. But hello, welcome back. I'm winning. I have actually gotten a... Did we lose? Oh, we lost one game. We've only lost one game, and it was that fucking unyielding peg game. KD Trucks, you're back. How's it going, bros? Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Don't think about killing me. No murder. Perfect top decks? Told you I'd brick. Told you it'd be worse. And it is. Garrett, I need you to argue with Aatrox. I need you to stand in front of the big buff Darkin and pretend that the world isn't ending, and that'll be great. Fantastic. Let's go. At least be like, I feel board attack, feel board attack, feel board attack, feel board attack, win. Elites are truly the monkey deck. They are very just like, I'm going to be more intimidating than you, especially you. And then poor Darius is in the back like, can I hit Nexus once? And everybody in Runeterra is like, no, you can't, because you're basically Ruin Runner. Sorry, Darius. I will hit Allegiance. Right? Right? I'll hit Allegiance. If they pass here, I will actually take it to be able to Royal Decree something out, I think. Or I could just wait. I'm not casting Might of the Vanguard anytime super soon. They finally cast the Keeper of the Box. That is hitting me in the face anyway. So let's try this. You got carded at the liquor store and your Blockbuster card accidentally fell out. The cashier said, never mind. Oh man, Blockbuster. Remember when they shat on Netflix for not being anything of significance? It's like, Blockbuster is the way. And then it died. Sorry, Blockbuster. Your logo was not to live on. I'm just glad I still remember the VHSs were VHSEs were being sold in stores. That's a Vanguard Square. I mean, I guess I'll cast a Vanguard Square. I don't really have much else to do. I need my buffs and I don't have them now, unfortunately. Yeah, our hand last game was kind of perfect, maybe minus one of the hounds, but we need to somehow crawl it back. The grant is still going to be active. Climb time, get hype. Tunnel Shark, welcome back. We hit diamond tonight, so I've completed the climbing goals that I had thus far. Which, you know what? I'll fucking take that. I'm going to ignore that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm going to ignore that. Very sad. Yeah, Bannerman into Garen is not the worst. We have Bannerman on their turn, Garen on our turn, Jarvan the turn after, so maybe we use that to bank your cast Might of the Vanguard. But we'd have to be great on mana to do that, and we're not going to be that. So I think we just have to wait for Jarvan. We're going to just wait for Jarvan. Sorry, Jarvan. I don't even know how well you're going to be able to do versus that, but they don't have Aatrox, they don't have Kayn yet. It's only turn 4, so they're going to have Ranger Knight Defector, most likely. That's really their only 4-drop anyway. That or like Blooming Cultist, it gets them a tune they can equip after that. Yeah, I think the Grant is still okay. I wish I had the Grant plus Royal Decree, but we're having difficulties casting that as well. I mean, if we lose a Jarvan, it's fine. They're really thinking about choices and life decisions. Okay, so they just go with that. That's understandable. They do have Blooming Cultist. I was very correct. Let's do this.
Soldiers, to me!
So 4/4 to block the 3/3 here. Garen to come down. Kayn potentially to see strikes happen. But this will still be buffing everything else, and he currently matches the Kayn on HP. So that works. Mathematics! Real. Hi, Keeper. What you thinking, Keeper? What you mulling over there, Keeper? You're mulling over Serrato on my face. That's rude. Don't think about that. No, that's a bad option. That's the worst one. Take that back. Okay, so yeah, we didn't get anything. Let's just cast Garen here.
For justice, for Demacia.
For Demacia. I can't replicate his voice at all. I can just yell the things that he does, Mr. Pulbrand Man. Don't hit anything. You're hitting him. But McGarren. But McGarren, though. But I liked him. All right, let's just do this. We can wait through the next turn. Waiting if they want to trade. I mean, I would personally get rid of the 3/3, block the 5/5. That is not what they're doing, oddly enough. I guess they're banking on the healing. I guess they can get 5 healing next turn off of it if they swap the weapons into the Steratu instead. 4 cards. Probably Kayn is in there. Probably Aatrox is in there. No elusive is fine. No elusive, 8 damage? I mean, I'll take it. Still a little surprised, but okay. You're permanently buffed by Bannerman. You're just buffed by Garen, so we get the 3/3s back. Don't want to summon the Jarvan with just barrier. I'm sorry, sir. Though we could, we could Jarvan to get the other Jarvan to give everything Challenger and Scout. So if they cast Aatrox, I think that's the play. If they cast smaller units, you might be able to go around anyway. Because I don't want to get hit by...
They will fear mine.
Yeah, I don't want them to get hit by any annoying spells, which looks like they aren't really currently gonna happen too much. So Jarvan into Challenger and Scout next turn.
Words make a ruler, but actions make history.
Words make a ruler? Oh, for some reason I was thinking ruler as in like the measuring ruler. That was the first version of ruler that my head went to, and I was just like, why are you talking about measuring sticks? Oh, you're not. Ha. Okay, I'm just dumb. Would have done that anyway. Great, thank you, bye-bye. Can play the slow spell instead of Daddy Jarv. That is true, though we're 1 behind its +2/+2 condition. So I might just go for Daddy Jarv anyway. Not sure if that's necessarily the best idea though. But I do like the challenger idea. Because if I do this, I mean, we do get an 8/8 out of it. I think I'm still tempted by the Jarvan though. I'm gonna go for the Jarvan.
How will my people
And then see how that
As a just
goes.
king and a devoted father.
So you can take Kayn, you can take whatever, you can take the 3/3, you can take the 4/1 probably. So we're likely trading some stuff. They do have Furious Wielder on Jarvan himself, but not on anything else. If they have Aatrox, they're not going to drop him because Jarvan immediately trades into him. Stave off the Darkins! There's a Furious Wielder! That also kills Jarvan, unfortunately. And Kayn will level here. Fuck, that's annoying. They're not gonna recast him unless they're a fucking moron either, so that's unfortunate.
Drown in shadow!
Boop. Okay. Let's scout this, though. Because we can just get rid of their board.
Bring them here.
They might have something like Momentous Choice. That's fine, though. Let's just go for it. We'll still be able to damage them a little bit. Not a ton because of their healing, but we'll be able to damage them more so, at least. Momentous Choice doesn't kill this either. They let that go. Jarvan is not leveled yet. That's okay.
The killer remains.
That's okay.
Stand before me.
Let's just down to 1. Yeah, it's just 1 HP too good, unfortunately. 1 HP too much. That option is invalid after saying this. Lorna is gonna go get food. Cause he huggy. Go get food, Slorn. Go get food. Yeah, that's, I mean, doesn't do the most. Does not do the most. Might of the Vanguard is good next turn. They're still gonna have wielders and such. Man, I do just kind of want to go back to playing Kayn Aatrox, not gonna lie. That was fun. That's actually a really fun deck. Glass, when Kayn released, told me that he was very surprised I wasn't playing more Kayn. And I think at the time, none of the Kayn decks really quite matched up to what I wanted. But now that Aatrox is here, it is kind of matching up, not gonna lie. Speaking of the man himself, that's a world ender time. Only the most dignified of noises, don't mind me. We can just go with the full spell, and then they're gonna respond, so they have a 10/10 with regeneration. The other thing has challenger, so we're just losing a lot here, so let's, I think, commit it anyway. Well, it's just that I told you so. Yes, Glass. If they strike something, I mean, they can't stop the Dauntless Vanguard from popping up, but if they smack something, they can't world end, so that's okay. I think we're just trying to get blockers as large as possible. Royal Decree might actually be able to remove something, but our board is kind of stressed. Our board is very stressed out at the moment. World Ender, yeah, woo, ah, ooh, yeah, woo, ha! Okay. Pass there. So Ross can only trade into the 5/3. Jarrell can trade into a lot of things though. And they have two! Okay, they got 2 Jarrells. That very much sucks a bunch. That sucks a whole bunch. That is currently not lethal. Because they're 1 damage off. And they don't have Momentous Choice. They are at full HP. Versus my board, however, so that's bad.
How will they act? How will I respond?
You will respond by dying. I don't know who killed you. Probably LeBlanc. But now it's Jarrell. Ha! They're roping me now as well. Dang it, not the rope too. Not the rope! Oh, look at my 7 cost Might of the Vanguard. Oh, now I'll never cast it. Now, however, will I live through the shame casting Might of the Vanguard. I already cast it poorly once. We don't need to see it again. I could do it one more time, though. That would be pretty fucking funny. I could always go for, you know, double trouble, because that's gonna save me at 1 HP for surezies. For sure. I am gonna rip it though, because I think I've just kind of lost all tempo. We've just lost all tempo. So let's show off our second Vanguard, and then they're gonna strike it for sure. The other one for sure. And we're definitely gonna die to it. So that's exciting. Guess I could technically attack with the 11-7. Technically. If they have a strike, they've got a strike. So, yeah. Dauntless Vanguards. Soon your pauldrons will be as big as Garen's. That's how combat works, right? You put the Dauntless Vanguards into combat more often, and then they just become even bigger, and then their shoulders expand. This goes back to the whole brain matter leaking out of Garen's skull into his shoulders thing that came up before, because that's the kind of discussions we have, thoughtful ones about Garen's brain matter. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead. Arguably, we're wasting each other's time here. But look at my dude. Look at my dude. Look at my rune Terran Space Marine. He's not really, because he's regularly human-sized. You need to grow 2 feet and get some fucking augmentations, bro. They're really doing the rope now. Here we go with the rope. It's a rope time. Hello? I'm gonna emote them gently. I'm gonna gently emote with a Braum, which is arguably one of the most toxic things that I can do. But I would like an action. I would like a response. There we go. We did it. I knew it. I told you. I told you they'd have a Spielder. Because they always do. Because they also haven't really used one since the game started. They're gonna keep roping me, I think. They're gonna continue. They're gonna continue roping. Don't give the Aatrox players a bad name. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. How dare you besmirch my reputation? Chip agrees, right, Chip? Yes. Chip absolutely agrees. That's so much lethal. I need 0 mana fast speed ruination. I actually need burst speed ruination to override the start of their turn and their upkeep. There we go. Now they're gonna kill me. Now they're gonna kill me. It sends you a say besmirch. I'm glad you like the besmirch. It's a very fun word to say. Okay, fine. We did get a very quick win with that deck, so I'll leave it there. I was trying to sneak out a second one, but understandable that we couldn't get it, so I'll accept. I will accept that. I was gonna say moving on with our submissions, but we only got a few today. They are open. I did open those back up if anyone wants to send stuff, but for now, with nothing to do, I will just continue with my own world ending. And cast Chunkies. 10-10 Aatrox is so fucking satisfying. Power crept up the wazoo compared to other things that were released. But fun. Still fun. And more fun than Kaisa, if you ask me. So I haven't seen a Kaisa in ages. Thank God. That Ezreal Seraphine. There's no Rise in this one. She's Ezreal Seraphine. I can do this. I hope. Okay. Okay. Buru, Bakai, could have held a Staratu. I'd like an Anaka or something instead, but honestly, any weapon probably could have held one just to keep it around. We're going to have to be a little afraid of that deck. Unfortunately. That will be quite risky. Aegis is fine, actually. I think I like that. Buffs it to a 3-2 as well. There's a Yodel Square. I cannot attack into a Yodel Square, unfortunately. Not the Square! Let's do Aegis, block, I think. If they give us time, they might just go with 2 damage. They are going with the Concha Boy.
Let us take a peek
That's
at life beneath the
fine.
waves.
Buff the 3-2. Yeah, they don't attack into that as expected. They probably have some kind of removal for cultist here, but we'll have to see. We did find a momentous choice, so that's great. This is such a... It's one of the few one mana spells that's actually really fun. Did Vayne come out yet? Vayne did come out, and she made a big splash. But because she does some crazy stuff. She has an excellent like rally mechanic, which when it was initially released in whatchamacallit, in Demacia, people were like, oh, why the fuck do we have this and Aegis and Vayne's Tumble and a whole bunch of other things? Also, Slord and CSI, thank you for the deck codes. Jack Zed with Mistfall Landmark, which is going to be interesting, and also CSI sent me something here. So let's take those in. Ba-doop-boop-boo, Mistfall, and something else. Reggie's coming down. What's up, Reggie? How you doing? Please leave me alone. You produce scary things sometimes. I wish to not be afraid. I top decked another momentous choice. That's actually quite nice. I like this. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage. Unfortunately, I don't have Kane here, which kind of sucks. I also have no way of really finding him at the moment. I'm gonna save it again because, yes, I want that ping, I want that damage. You will not be the best of me yet. I will have it. I will keep my stupid 2-1. If you wish to not be afraid, have Mahira in the deck. Okay, Mahira is pretty good, not gonna lie. That's fair enough. I wish that the Bakai was actually getting strikes that did other things, but that's okay. In League of Legends and late game carry, I wonder if she plays similar in LOR. Late game carry, not so much. She's very mid-range in Runeterra, I would say. Not like, not super aggro, but she is distinctly mid-range, I would say. She didn't quite jump into like the Anivia category where you have to hit lightning or anything like that. She basically gives you an attack. A unit has a free attack that discounts in hand. So it does have like a countdown effect, so you do have to wait for it to do things. Not super late though. So they don't know I have Expansion's Protection, which is very nice. Back alley bar. I'm gonna do an Aatrox. Excuse me, pardon me. Thank you very much.
Shall both break this day.
Okay. So I have a lot of good swings here on the open. There's a Darken Fan. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay, actually. Let me pass, because I can block that and give my Aatrox a free smack.
No, you might, Joy.
Yeah, I might just give Aatrox a free smack here, because it's healing me back 2 anyway. Probably wanted me to block with a 5-3, but I have no intention of doing that. Thank you very much. No, thank you at all. We don't have to run a regularly cast. We can go after that 5-3 kind of like crazy. I mean, I could also just rip World Ender here. Only levels the Aatrox though, so let's go with Cultist, I think. There's a glitch, but if you prank while the opponent has 0 cards, sometimes you can land your prank on a champion that you can't interact with. Oh, weird broken effect. Interesting. Joke's on you, Mahira, and my hand makes me afraid? Well, there's no fear of Mahira. Mahira's fine. I mean, I do kind of want to cane out. at 9 with 5 cards with something random generated from that with a spell shield in the hand. I feel like this is probably okay. We of course get another card, a Deathbringer, which I don't think we can really use. They're going for that, which is fine. Let me take everything last. So you guys go, you go, you go, you go. Let's pull you, let's pull that. Let's deal big honkity chonko damage. That looks good to me. Aatrox healing me a little bit more. 1 Boomer Cultist trading. Down to 14. Currently lost everything. That's a dead Kane potentially. 2 mana remain. I'm really tempted to do that, but then we lose that. So we lose the Kane here, unfortunately. They can duplicate 1 bar, but I don't think that's a huge problem. If you love Mahira's justice, Mahira loves you. The benevolent Mahira. So we got 7 mana World Ender now, which is great. There's a Seraphine for free.
Well, maybe.
And 6 of 9. I hate that it's a Seraphine for free, to be honest with you. I could have also tried to just kill her with Aatrox, to be fair. That was a better move. I was like, let's just get all the weapons out, but I actually should have tried to kill her there. That was wrong for sure. Luckily, they don't seem to be super punishing me for that. Back down to a 4-1. Summons a Dragonling, gets me a strike. Furious Wielder is also here, should we need to get rid of her. She only goes up to a 2-5 anyway. And I can Wielder Ender because we're getting that good strike effect. What does World Ender do? So it has a fancy new keyword called Assimilate. Transform allies equipped with Darkened equipment into Darkened unit forms. If they are champions, they level up. So, I'm not sure if you know about equipment, but they're basically things you slap onto units. There are special ones associated with the Darkens and other units like, for instance, Harp turns into Seratu. So you can also do, you can do other things basically. But if you have them attached to a unit that's already on the board, basically you just get the effect and everything transforms, and also Aatrox turns into a 10-10 with Overwhelm and discounts all the darkened weapons in your hand. That's a lot of things happening at once, not gonna lie. That technically almost levels. Oh no, it does level her. Okay.
Son. Now you're about to hear me.
You need to find fast spells of importance though before Wielder resolves, which they might not be able to do. We still have a spell shield as well. And, oh, that's gonna be annoying as fuck, because they're gonna be able to buffer HP there. So that's a 6-7. I mean, I can Furious Wielder again. I don't want to do that. 2 feels excessive, but I can nonetheless. Let's just go with this though, I think. Indeed. It's only Boba. Hello and welcome back. I mean, I can just kind of rip that. We get Ross, we get Aatrox. They have 4 mana. I feel like this is just kind of correct here. There goes the Aatrox. Woo! Yes! Didn't get food because the store wasn't open. Told my friend before going it's not going to open. It opens later. He didn't listen, so you have to go outside again in a bit. You gotta love it when people are like, no, it'll be fine. It's gonna be good. And then you're right.
Drown in shadow.
Yep. Here we go. Boom. Huzzah. Rost has arrived. There's an Ezreal at 1 of 8. He is small, and he has not seen much targeting occur. So that's beautiful. I can maybe live. I have a shot at living. I would like to live. That would be wonderful. Luckily, all of my champs regenerate and or heal me, so that's good. I'm making the Sarah level up. I know. I can't make the sound, though, myself. Do you have another ping for him? I would be sad if you did. You probably do at this point. There's a high note. Ezreal is gonna level here, unfortunately. Wait, do you understand how Rost works? Okay, yeah, because we do kind of just need to find another unit. They got Bone Skewer? They got fucking... I'm so mad. They got Bone Skewer. Ah! I hate it. I do have another one, but I still hate it. I still hate it. Oh god, I hate it. Ow! He was at 1 of 8. The Ezreal Seraphine continues. I still really like Seraphine. I just wish she didn't work as well as she did with Finley. That's just a problem. Intrepid Mariner. Grand Elusive, it's for the turn. Oh, Joyce! Oh, Joyce. I'm so happy. Aatrox, go. Please, do something. Thank you for healing me. I really need it. I really, really need it, actually. Well, he's here. I can protect him for a turn, and then I can maybe smack an Ezreal on the following turn. Unfortunately, they do know about the Furious Wielder. Spell Shield is also annoying because they can just not worry about it. Pra would be scary, but they're not going to cast Pra because they have no room for it. I'm mostly bringing it up because I won with a Pra game yesterday, so I don't want to see my opponent do that to me. Thank you kindly. Oh, I can also just cast Steratu though. I think that's the only thing I got. Yeah, I can only cast Steratu, and it would be all my mana. It would also just give me buffs though. Or I can be at 19 and hold the protection for him. Though at 3, even in Demacia, there's probably not a huge amount they can do. Nothing, and I mean nothing will reach the levels of RNG since when you played that Malphite Bard deck where the opponent was at the brink of death and got a far freaking 5 mana Targon stun. Oh yeah, no, that was pretty bullshit. I fully acknowledge that was some bullshit. So Steratu is more at risk because he's only a 6 HP unit. Aatrox should be fine, and the split attention hopefully means that Aatrox lives through all of this, because they're not hopefully going to pull some kind of disintegrate combo out of my life, right? That's a wallop. Okay, that's fine. So they did have a wallop. I'm gonna try and smack-a-doodle this. That's great. Thank you for the healing. Don't kill him, back alley bar! Don't kill him, please don't kill my Aatrox. That's too many random cards. Oh, please. Just to have. Oh god, why? They know I have this. I will fucking use it, because I think I'm going to have to use it. Hopefully they can't recall anything, because that would be very unfortunate. That's support, +3/+0, and overwhelm. I'm assuming they're expecting some kind of wielder play, so I have to, like, sorta consider it. Not really. But that cannot be allowed to continue to exist. Sorry, Israel. That's very rude of me, but no. Unless they have a frostbite, in which case I lose the Aatrox. Or I lose to the Ezreal, probably. Though even with Seraphine and 3 random cards, it's still gonna be relatively difficult. Not difficult enough, obviously. Respite on that is fine, I think. That brings me up to 17. We're trying to kill Ezreal here. So they made Seraphine unkillable twice, which is honestly kind of funny. We can definitely withstand the open attack, especially if they're not
Time for a true display of skill.
having anything like an Ezreal, but they do have another Ezreal, so all hail Mystic Shots, I suppose. We can block the 5-4. We can still block the 5-4. The 6-4 now. Dragon Link pops up out over there. Seraphine can actually go. It doesn't really matter.
Come on, let's hit it.
Okay. So Dragon Link is over there. Let's do this. Let's do that. So Aatrox heals us. It's down to 4 though. I can't frostbite because Unforgiving Cold is 5. But let's try this. We lose Staratu. We're taking a lot of direct face damage. Okie dokie. That hits Aatrox and my face. But currently okay. Yeah, currently still okay. Currently still alright. Still very afraid. Still doing okay. That's 3 damage to my face. That's the correct call, unfortunately. They have a Pra left, but that's all they've got. I'm going to risk Staratu into an open here, I think. So I think we don't need to worry about the HP and me losing my units anymore. Okay. Yay, healing. Yay, overwhelm. Yay, all the things. Huzzah. Okay, alright. Boom. Draw me things. Get me value. That's a Darkened Spear and an Expanse's Protection. I like two forms of protection. That seems very good. Let's try and buff Aatrox. Let's try and buff Aatrox. So if they're killing Ezreal here, I am okay with that entirely. This is just barely enough to punch through the tough, right? Yeah, just barely enough to punch through tough. I could have, I think, probably just preemptively cast Expanse's Protection. That might have been better. But perfect. Oh, perfect. We actually beat the Ezreal Seraphine. Fuck yeah! 3 random cards off of that last barkeep, but it didn't fucking matter. Oh, I found my climbing deck. That thing's so fucking satisfying. Haha! Okay. Let's move on with our deck submissions though, because we got a few of those to take a look at here. Alright, Slorn gave me something new, and then CSI, you gave me something, so let's take a look at these. Slorn, your deck code is so short. It's like so short. It's like half the length of a normal one. I'm impressed. Sorry, Jarvan. Oh, I don't have... For some reason, this code looks like it might be truncated. Maybe it's a little short? Maybe it's, like, unusably short. I can't import it again. Would you mind resending? I'm so sorry. CSI, I'll import yours in the meantime, though, because I think that... Yeah, I think this one will import for sure. Viewers, CSI, Freljord, Noxus, Vladimir. I'm gonna just call this Vladimir, because that's fun to say. Ooh, we already have the Freljord set up, which I like. Crimson, Pigeon, Three Sisters, Bonescrack, Disciple, Fracture, Darkened Spear, Troll Chant, Vulpine Wanderer, Crimson Curator, Ice Shard, Scargrounds, Braum, Spirits Unleashed, 1 Tarkov, 3 Vlads, and 2 Vrinas. This looks like a fucking Scargrounds deck! Minus Ember Maiden, but I think we'll be okay because we have the Vlad and other spell effects to punch. That's great. It turns out your door was open, your dog almost got out, which funny because your maid asked several times, did you close the door? So almost lost your dog? No! I'm glad you didn't lose your dog, of course. And thank you for the updated deck code here. Right, let me do that now then. Slurn, and then we've got CSI. Alright, Slurn. I'm importing on top of, how about, oh, this is actually the same. This is also Vlad, which is kind of fucking funny. I'm gonna delete this Vlad and then in the name of the new Vlad and then import this, which is, right, you gave me a description of this. Lamp posts for the win. And we've got the fancy Zed skin as well. Anything else that I can equip here? No, because there are no Jack skins. Give Jax a skin, please. I will pay money for it, even though I don't play Jax. really at all, because he's unfortunately not as strong. Let's take a look here. We've got Blades of the Fallen, Catch, Mental Choice, Shadow Apprentice, Entrancing Leer, Hookmaster, Jax, Darken Fan, June, the Prodigy, Mistfall. When I'm summoned, draw an equipment. The first time each round, an unequipped ally is equipped, refill a spell mana, and grant them +1/+0. I have never played with that card. I somehow have some crafted, but I've never actually played with it. Was it going on with your copy paste because it happened last time too? I don't know, but I frequently have issues copy and pasting on my phone, for instance. Like, I have an old Android, and it's just like, sometimes I'll like try to get a link off of like the browser or something, like the share button, and it just won't copy it. I like try to paste it somewhere else, and it's like, you have nothing in your clipboard, and I'm like, fuck, I don't. Anyway, Shadow Blade said, Combat Cook and parts made whole. So we've got unit summoning and also draw potentially. And all of the other weapons stuff. We want to get Jax your 12+ equipped damage. So let's check it out. Remember when Jax was the big equipped guy and Darkens didn't really exist yet? Poor Jax. Jax, I'm so sorry. You tried so hard. You tried so hard. Alrighty, we've got here Bruno Timber with Braum Bandle. I was about to say Shurima. It's Braum fucking Bandle, and they are aesthetic as fuck. Which I like. I like that they're aesthetic as fuck. I have 2 cents. Okay. That's a little bit too much, Zed, but I can equip the fuck out of it. For speed, even. Hi, Poro. Is this just Poro? Is this just Bandle Poro? Yo, I'm down to die to a Poro deck. Remember when Jackson was meta? No, because it wasn't. He didn't even synergize hard enough to be worth a Vayne interaction. You know that's bad. You know it's bad when it's come to that. Light of Acathia. It's literally just all the Poros. I'm kind of in love. I'm kind of in love. They've got all the fucking Poros. Equip. Oh no, because you have Light of Acathia. Never mind. Just let the Light of Acathia do its thing. Right. Sorry, I forgot you already had a weapon, sir. Good. Punch face. Excellent. So many Poros. They're channeling the porocup energy. I love it. Because obviously, you know, they're not. They want the poro. They want to play in the porocup. You know. That's what they're all about. Is that Christmas board not in the shop? It might be. I'm not sure. I know Santa Braum you can buy in the shop. Because I think they will always just kind of have Santa Braum there because it's a skin. Not sure about the board though. It might be back because it's the holidays. I have it from last year, and I would recommend it for sure. Combat Cook. I mean, I have Combat Cook into Catch and Darken Fan, which is kind of nice. So let's try that, I think. They are channeling the energy to create the Poro King Champion. The Poro King Champion, yes! All right, let's scout it out, because their Poros are small. They can cast a couple of... oh, that's interesting. They can cast a couple of... Poro snacks, but they're just going for Spirits Unleashed, which is kind of baller. I gotta appreciate that, not gonna lie. In that case, though, let me just go with my quick attack, boys, and ignore all of the things that are happening over there. Because that sucks, actually. I don't appreciate that. Also, Jax is leveling. I should have put the 4-2 first, probably, to trigger that level a little bit more, but we're watching it happen anyway. Also, hello! I'm having a pretty good day, thanks for asking. You finally bought ice cream after 50 years in a couple of months. A tub of ice cream? Yo, I love that. I buy ice cream probably too much, so I admire your self-restraint. What kind of ice cream was it? I have to ask. Okay, there's another Darken Can. I should do that eventually. I'm gonna lose a unit unless I do this. So Zed, have Scout. Would you like to be a Scouty Zed? I think you would. All right, scout my fucking Zed, please. Next turn, we scout Zed into madness and things, I think, is the plan here. Skeptical about buying ice cream because of the lick challenge that some ridiculous people started. Made me paranoid of purchasing ice cream. Oh, I forgot people were doing stupid fucking challenges like that, to be honest with you. I completely fucking forgot. It is super fucking weird though, and I definitely wish people wouldn't. It's just like, why? Do you have really nothing better to do here? Okay, I am gonna scout the Zed, I think. We might lose to some kind of ROM interaction. But I can recall it to resummon a copy. We lose the, we do of course lose the champ that way. If I do this though, we get a buff elusive and the ROM doesn't level. So I kind of like that, honestly. I ruin ice cream for people. Miss buying vanilla ice cream over that dumb challenge. I'm hopefully your ice cream is safe and not infected, and I hope you enjoy it. Okie dokie. So I just need to summon a little more for the elusive. We do not find it, unfortunately. Jax is still around, though, which is great. What's our maximum damage here? Maximum damage is, I believe, Zed into a darkened fan, unless we want to do Shadow Blade into the Fanatic. But let's just go with Zed, because that gives me 2 units around. Wish there was a Ruined King themed ice cream now. That would be kind of great, wouldn't it? 2, 1. Let's just buff Zed again, honestly. I think that's better. Says that's a 6/3. They have 1 mana. Everything currently trades into their champs, and they've got to block all of it to live here. Plus, there's Overwhelm, so they have to think about that. That's great. They're at 1 HP. That's also fine. That's at 2 HP, so they're preserving HP here, but we're killing everything on the board, which is fantastic. Yeah, Scout Zed for the win! He gave up! Mint flavored ice cream, mint mixed with chocolate. There goes your Ruined King ice cream flavor. I don't like mint though, unfortunately, so I'd take something dyed green, but I don't know if I'd go for mint myself. I don't know. Okay, that was a nice, smooth game with Zed Jax. So, moving along, we actually saw both the Zed and the Jax. I don't feel like I'm cheating that win out at all either. We have CSI's deck, which we were expecting to do anyway. Also, Kao Dair, if I'm pronouncing that at all correctly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the madness. I hope you're enjoying your time here on the street. Thanks for the support. Where did CSI's deck go? We're doing the Vlad situation. Yes, Vladimir. I think we can just hop right in. Let's, speaking of though, let's bring the snow and the holidays to our opponent. Happy holidays! Regardless of what you celebrate, I hope you get lots of presents and attention. Everyone deserves presents and attention during the holidays. Okay. Yes, we're going in. You know what? Vanilla ice cream dyed green mixed with strawberry ice cream. Ruined misfortune ice cream. I love strawberries, so I'm immediately in your corner here. Been on a winning streak. The Azir Zawadi loss doesn't count. The opponent just had too much of a base deck to win. They really had a super fucking base deck. I was impressed. That's Acolytes. I got 2 fucking Vlads. That's bad. That's real bad. Vlad, why? Were we talking about your nephew too much? Because wait, Vlad's Diego's uncle, was it? I know he's related. It's uncle. It's a avuncular relationship. No. I think avuncular is the correct word. Yeah, avuncular is the correct word. I remember. I've got English. I understand the English sometimes. Santa Braum, the real Santa of Runeterra. Yeah, I forgot I had the Santa Braum like automatically equipped, but this is very good. I will punch you in the face with my bird. That's very funny. That's a funny fucking bird punching. I love it. So yeah, we have Disciple and we have Braum, so we can just keep going from there. If they get an Acolyte, whatever, we're fine. Those are 3-2s now? Yeah, those are only 3-2s now. That'd be interesting. Ice cream in the theme of Vladimir. Vladimir ice cream. It would have to be red, right? But it could be like raspberry or some shit. I'd go for a raspberry Vlad ice cream, personally speaking. I honestly kind of want to just murder that, to be honest with you.
Everyone bleeds for the right price.
This is an unfavorable trade for them, unless they just want more acolytes to come out, which is indeed possible. Nothing is really gonna survive. I kind of want to punch Braum with the Burbo, so I'm actually gonna sacrifice that one. They get another one, obviously, so that's a 4-3. Braum is okay. I wish I could equip that on the Braum though, but that's fine. We'll be okay anyway. Got you to Masters, Heimer Nora, call it Bad Bunny. Ooh, all right. If you'd like me to play it though, if you wouldn't mind using the deck submission request, it's in the channel points. Hopefully it's not too difficult to find. Yeah, that seems okay. Punch it, smack it, get a 3-3, get a Poro, blocks the Acolytes for a good solid hot minute. I think we Darken Spear our Braum, so that the Braum, even if it cannot block those, will get at least some protection. And then we can drop a Disciple into a Vlad. They're gonna destroy that to get a proc, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Scar Grounds? Ooh, Scar Grounds. Scar Grounds. Yeah, let's just do that. Never mind. Scarground's Disciple Vlad seems okay. I mean, we could also Darken Spear a Braum anyway and just forgo Disciple, which I actually don't hate the idea of, especially if they're going to do something like that, because those don't have Fearsome. I have a 0-8. We can kill their Acolyte. We do not want to kill the 3-3s, preferably. So we just put a Braum in the front, we block you, we block you, so they only have one blocker left, and then we get Swole Braum and Swole Pigeon. Piano Man, no worries at all. Thank you for the deck code. This, I believe, will be our last one of the evening, currently looking at the time. So I'm excited. Okay, all right, we're ready for Vlad. We are prepared for the Vlad. I have tough for the Vlad, and the Vlad is perfectly fucking leveled right now. Boom, Vlad.
Lord and master.
His level up is very loud, I just realized.
I've dressed for the occasion.
Okay, I can't cast Transfusion, but we shouldn't need it. There's an Acolyte's Reliquary. Huzzah! I give no fucks. You need to be on the right of everything. Let's honestly take one of those, I think. That's fine. We punch it. They get a landmark out of it. But we're just gonna have swole fucking attackers. Why is the only high win rate Braum deck filled with a bunch of BDSM followers and a champion? I can't answer that for you, to be honest. It is a bit of a spiritual mismatch. But maybe Braum's into it. Maybe Braum is just so excited to be working with people who aren't like him, you know? It's just like, man, these people are weird, but I can get behind this shit. That's fine. They are destroying that instead of getting a Devout, which slightly surprises me. There's another Acolyte's Reliquary. I have blockers. That's okay. My Nexus, it hurts for half a second. That's an Unraveled Earth. I'm okay with this. I hope they don't find the Ziggs. They have not found the Ziggs, if that's anything to go by. Only one actually, because they're making room in a very convoluted way. Let's do this.
Let me show you what I can do.
That's fine.
Love isn't a toy, dear.
Let's do Unscarred Reaver as well, I think. We can punch it. We can give it a +3/+0, which means we can actually get it to the point where it will be able to block a 6/5, I believe. If they let me do that, of course. They might not. Also, Vlad can just kind of drain a whole bunch next turn, so we want to drop as many units and keep as many as alive as possible, which seems very possible, especially if they're going to completely tap down on mana.
So eager to suffer.
Eager eager to suffer indeed. I am eager to suffer. Hit me, daddy. Only I would prefer it actually if you hit my other units. +2 plus... Oh, I would actually need to hit this, right? So if I deal that, it goes up to 3... Oh, plus Gargrands, of course. If I do this, and then into that... I mean, it's not the best option, but I think I do want to keep a Reaver alive. Transfusion if they pull. Yeah, transfusion if they pull. This makes sense. I think I just kill one, right?
Strength through suffering.
Yeah, that go. We kill one.
There's fashionably late, and then there's...
They only have one left, but you can pull it off to the side. Vlad goes. Oh no, it does trade. Oops. I can't do math. It's fine. Pigeon will do stuff though, and we top deck another transfusion. So I think we are perfectly fucking fine. Yeah, we're perfectly fucking fine. Also, Pigeon is gonna trigger Braum, which is just fucking hilarious. Yeah, I think we were fine on the attack anyway, but yeah, it would have been better to poke the 2-3 just to get direct Nexus damage in, regardless of what their acolytes were doing. We found the acolyte counter. It's just play Braum Vlad and find Scargrounds ASAP. Hi Santa, bye Santa. Good level up before the end of the game. Gonna go now to get the food. Enjoy getting your food. If I'm not still playing by the time you return, because we only have one more deck submission in the queue, have a great rest of your time zone. Thank you for coming by. Okay, we've got one more here. This is from Piano Man. Let's take a look. Down here somewhere. I'm gonna delete this version of Ezreal Cannon, because we have now multiple Ezreal Cannons, so should I ever want to bring Cancer out of my back pocket, I straight up can. Viewer! Piano Man. This is... Oh, you gave me a title for this one, actually. Bad Bunny. Here. Hyrenor. Haven't played that in a while. MK, Forward Chief, Trinket Trade, Bandle Commando, Conchologist, Iterative Improvement, Junk Construct, Mystic Shot, Nora, Pokestick, Flash of Brilliance, Teammaker, Heimerbog, Portapalooza, Hidden Pathways, and 3 Minimorphs. Okay, I like 3 Minimorphs, not gonna lie. I was just thinking a little while earlier of like, where did all the Minimorphs go? Like, I know that that's not as good as just having a vengeance, but at the same time, it's burst speed and uncounterable. Congratulations, you got a seal. I was wondering where the seal went. Now I found it, and now I can terrorize people with it. I'm ready. I'm ready for my reign of terror. All right, let's go. We're looking at Jinek Kolagista? I don't know how to pronounce that at all, so I'm going to stop trying. Jarvan Shen barrier shenanigans. Maybe could have kept Heimer. Well, it doesn't matter because I got the Heimer right the fuck back. All right. Wait, what's the haha for? Is it my top decks? Hopefully not. Nora is here though. Hopefully they don't have anything resembling an elusive ever in Ionia. Elusives are a lie in Ionia.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in the lap. Stand, breathe,
Okie dokie, actually.
step
I'm curious if I can punch that down before it gets barrier.
goes to where, I wonder.
Because they don't have Key Guardian or anything. And I would like to not have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Fantastic! I can't pronounce that person's username either. I feel like Colagista or Colagista is probably not a horrible approximation of whatever the last part of their name is, but oh boy, the rest is difficult. Not my Nora. Dang it, my Nora. Oh no, my Nora. Do you have a kill for my Nora? I'm assuming you just straight up do. In the form of another unit, except you fucking don't. Except you fucking don't. Fantastic. I love it. I'm amazed. They didn't have 2 units. She's actually safe for another turn. Holy fuck. There's a Forge Chief. I feel like now I can kind of play more things. If they kill her now, they kill her now. That's, I mean, we're gonna have to fucking live with that. They could have Sharp Sight. I don't think I care. We also have Mini-Morph in a turn. They're killing Burbo. Why are they killing Burbo? I don't know why they're killing Burbo. I'm a little surprised by the Burbo murder. How many portals do we have? 3 is a respectable number of portals. I am ready to Mini-Morph your Shen because I do not like it. Also, we hit a portal, and it's going to give everything. It's double attack time, baby. Oh, help. That's a 4/5, and it does have Challenger. I thought I was gonna Mini-Morph the Shen, but arguably the dragon is worse for my whole board. For my whole board. I also don't want to Heimerdinger into it. But I want the Mini-Morph for the Heimerdinger is the problem. Actually, why don't I just let the Nora die, cast Heimerdinger after combat resolves, and then Mini-Morph to get the turret out of it? Because we want turret action, right? I'm sorry, Nora. We've got portals still, so that's hopefully fine. Get rid of that. Yeah, barrier is fucking annoying, to be fair. Okay, so you got 3. Have Heimerbonkles. Kinda wanna try and shoot the Shen a little bit. Because he doesn't have regen. And he currently doesn't have barrier. We get MK3 at some point. Bye. We've got free turret. Hello. What did I call Force Chief? I don't remember what I called it, Force Chief. And I don't think I called it Bilbo. I don't think it was Bilbo. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Bilbo, but I wouldn't honestly put it past myself to call it a Bilbo. So, I don't have an answer for you, to be honest. I lack answers to your question. I did call it the Heimerbonk, but that's because I always call it Heimerbonk. That's nothing new. It's usually Heimerbonk of some sort. Okay, that's understandable. Have a nice day. 2 of 12. Mystic Shot! Woohoo! You thought you were done with me? No, no. We have more of that shit where it came from. Okay. Boom. Turret. Boom. A dead Shen? Question mark? I'd like to keep cycling that. Yeah. No. Yeah, no. You know, it's a barrier. I've used a lot of your resources, though, which is funny. Great. Wonderful. Tab a turret!
A sturdy construction.
How many are we at Nora? We're 5 of 6 on the Nora. You have double attack. That doesn't really matter. If I go with everything, they can only really block so much, to be honest with you. So they can't really block with the Shen. They can only block with the 5/6. The River Shaper will draw something, but I don't care. We have many more to next turn on whatever tries to take the Heimerdingles. Yeah, I think we just mini-morph whatever tries to take Heimerdingles.
What form will the waters take? Waters still.
Okay, stop talking about the waters. Nobody cares. Sure. I mean, he's still a 3/2, so he also can't really super attack and me top deck to Death Ray. No. No. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no. So you're going to grant barrier, and he will level this turn. So the 6/5, unfortunately, probably is a big problem that I have to face, but we're gonna get elusive out of this. And they don't know I have an MK. Heimerdinger levels though, so he gets a little bit bigger. I'm gonna just do that before he does scary things. That will trade into that. Oh, we might just have to lose. I don't want to have to lose the Heimerdinger. We do trade with the dragon, though, if it tries to pull him. This levels him.
Dimensions don't determine themselves.
It does just level him, though. I might just go for the level. Perhaps that's too risky because I'm losing the 6/1 to the 6/5. Maybe not the worst. Oh, you're still going for the Heimerdinger, though. Understandable. Have a nice day. And then we can block with the 2-1 to draw. And then kill the big challengey dragon in the meantime. Get some mechs out of it. Thank you very much. Hooray, huzzah. You have no mana. Woo! Shen boat did its thing, so they do have a Shen. They do have another one. There's a Portal Palooza and a Portal, speaking of. Fancy, exciting. Okie dokie. I can Portal Palooza out, maybe find the last one. Or I can just do that and fight another Heimerdinger. If this isn't open as far as I'm concerned. Got 2 elusives. Let's put those at the end so we can just kind of see what's happening a bit more. That's 7 damage alone. They need to block with both. They are currently doing that, so we're 2 damage off. We've got, I think, more Poke Sticks, though, in the deck, so we're okay on that front. That might be some kind of removal, most likely. Killing... Oh, Concerted Striking that elusive. Understandable, but we're at least trading Sacred Protector here. Okay. Let's cast, I think, Heimer Bonk T-Maker, Burst Speed, Portal Palooza on the following turn. Shen is reset. Fantastic. Boom, T-Maker. 1 Portal. And a Pokestick. What the fuck are you? Navori Longtail. When I'm summoned, summon Navori Brigand or give other allies +1/+1. Didn't trigger because I think it's a choice card. So we're still very fine. We're still very fine here. I'm still doing great. If they shed, they're down to 5. I think I can just kind of overwhelm them by going around. I think we can just kind of go over. Oh, you got the Jarvan action! Oh, you got that Jarvan action going. I forgot you had Jarvan. Not gonna lie, I forgot there was a Jarvan involved in the situation. Unfortunate, unfortunate. There's a Flash of Brilliance. That's a Herald of Dragoons. I'm going to cast this while I can. Refill some mana, get some elusives and such. That's the fucking Hidden Pathways. We're shitting out turrets like nobody's business. That's a Nora and a Portal. I've got so much value. I got so much value out of that. I got so much value. Okay. They only have 3 units. Are you prepared to die, sir? All right, let's overwrite everything small with everything extraordinarily large. Yeah, hooray! You're at 8. What you gonna do? Yeah, sorry, Blade Twirler. Your goat is better. That actually cannot block Fearsome. That also cannot block Fearsome. So I'm gonna cast some Fearsome up in here. And then we've got a gem thingy. I guess we don't really need Herald the Dragons, though that would be funny. Could they have Judgment? I guess they could definitely have Judgment. I'm going to go with the strategy of I have enough restock in hand that I don't care. Because here's the thing, we don't have any counters for Judgment, right? Like, if they have Judgment, they have Judgment.
This will not take long.
And they would need to put No, they actually just need to put the 3-1 in the front. If they use the 3-1, though, I actually I can remove that. That is a Judgment, isn't it? That's a Concerted Strike. It's not a Judgment. Down to 4. We have a unit remaining. Let me do this, I think, just to keep a blocker on board. Jarvan cannot really Cataclysm anything, which is great. Nora can come down leveled, which is fantastic as well. All hail some portals. Forge Chief, Bilbo. I'm not gonna stop calling it Bilbo now. And now its name is Bilbo. Yeah, they can cast a Shen. I don't really know if that matters. I would like them to tap below Cataclysm mana, but they're probably not going to do that.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
Okay. Is there any way that I could find something to kill Jarvan? No. How about entrapment?
Let us take a peek at life
So that I can see what he has in his hand. Units. Let's go with... well, we've killed 2 proteges. Let's go with Shen. There's 3. Oh, so we killed 1. Okay, there's 1 left in the deck. That makes sense. I still don't want them to have Cataclysm. So I'm going to pass.
With me!
That doesn't have barrier yet. There's Heimerdinger again.
The balance
There's the
requires a
Shen.
watchful
I think
eye.
we're just kind of ignore that. Let's do hidden pathways in the meantime. Right now we're just kind of fucking chilling. Should have held the hidden pathways actually before the Heimerdinger to be cast because we didn't need to do it then. No harm, but didn't. I should have saved it for turret generator.
I've got your back.
So that's just a meat problem. I do not like that one bit, actually. I do not like that at all. Let's wait for them to swing, though, in order to ping the barrier offset Jarvan, because I think I can just kill him. I would prefer to just murder his butthole. Sorry, sir. Yeah, let's go with that. That's a trade. They might tell they had things like sharp sight before, so they do have that. So they hold on to the Jarvan. They have mana for Cataclysm, but their hand is now empty. Okay, great, wonderful. Losing a lot of tempo here. Losing a whole fuck ton of tempo here. That's okay. They are using the Cataclysm finally, which I love because then I can cast things like Nora unimpeded. If they top deck another Shen, so should they find Shen boat, for instance, I will actually be able to just get rid of it.
Keep it up.
How many portals? We have no portals, but she is elusive. And they need to top deck a sharp sight to stop her damage, so a Nora plus a Shen draw is lethal.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
Or a Nora and another Pokey Stick, to be fair. What's your top deck? There's a hidden pathways. Let's... Nora. Well, I could Heimerdinger into something else. But they're going to challenge the Nora, and I actually don't want them to do that. So, we're 1 away from lethal. We can cast Heimerdinger. Let's do this. Well, let's do this now, actually. Portapalooza, Trinket Trade. They find something damagey to get rid of him? No. I can find an Otter. Let's take Otter, maybe. Yeah, we do unfortunately just kind of lose the Nora, and the Shen goes. Shen goes because he's gonna be 5 here.
Our wills align.
I don't think that's death, though. I don't know why they're giving me a Vlad emote there. That's fine, yeah. It's unfortunate, but I'll live with it. Let's do this.
Eminently logical.
There's a protege. Let's do this. We're gonna be able to prank and get small turret at least. Aegis is a no-no. Wrench bot is castable.
But I needed assistance.
Okay. We need an elusive unit. We have 1 portal, so there's something we can get out of that. Ooh, Flash of Brilliance is quite nice. Here will get us a couple of things. There's the Heimerdinger challenge. Let's go with this. There's that. We made Hextech Transmodulator. Let's do this. Quick attack and Mystic Shot with a portal, a Bone Scryer. In fact, they only have 1 card. Let's see if we can't just shoot down face. Why am I trying to hit Jarvan when I can also just fucking hit face? Let's go hit face. Face is the place. And it works. GG! GG! Yeah! Amazing. That's quite satisfying, actually. That was a very good top deck for us. And I think we actually hit Diamond 3. We made it a whole rank today. Started in Plat 1, ended in Diamond 3. Solid progress. On that note, though, I think I am going to head out for the evening. Just a note on the schedule for the upcoming week or so. It's obviously the holidays, so I am going to be around intermittently until Sunday. And when I say intermittently, this is the last confirmed stream of the week. Normally TFT Tuesdays would be happening tomorrow, but I'm kind of reconsidering TFT Tuesdays. I might just start playing. Basically, my plan is potentially to just start playing Final Fantasy in the new year and swap out TFT Tuesdays for Final Fantasy Friday or something like that. So that TFT Tuesday is not happening tomorrow, but between tomorrow and Wednesday, I might pop in for some casual, shorter streams with Runeterra just to hang out and chill before the holidays really kick off. And then for certain, I will be back on Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so the usual schedule then. And then 3 days after that, it's the 28th, and it will be the Porocup tournament. So if you have not signed up and that at all intrigues you, there is a $150 prize pool and a Poro plush on the line. You can go to elzon.com and check out the sign-up information there. But that's going to be it for me this evening. Thank you for all of the deck codes. I'm quite pleased with the progress today. And I hope you have a great rest of your time zone wherever you are, and also a happy holidays if I do not interact with you again. Let me go find somebody to raid as per usual. Legends of Runeterra. Yeah, category is quieter again today. Who do we want to raid? How about this person? Road to Plat? All right, let's go encourage him. Cause gotta encourage the folks. Anyway, here we go. Thank you all again. Happy time zone. Hope to see you again in the future stream. Happy holidays. Yeah. Me and my lights wish you well. Let's go. Good night, Internet.